Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Today we're back to 3D. Finally we're back. Oh, I don't know why it says that I'm like leaning on the side, but oh, probably because I have to wait. Demonic things may happen, so I'll warn you, okay? Okay, only one harm. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. So, oh, I had to turn on the lights. I'm sorry. Otherwise, the tracking would have gone pretty badly. Also, I have the little critter here on my desk. The little miniature of the sleep paralysis demon that keeps falling. But anyways, today we are here to play the new Tower of Fantasy update, version 5.5, and we have a lot of things to see because like we have a bunch of events in game. We have the new character to pull, Veronika. I think that there's a little section of story too, and we also have to check the warp server. So I'm so curious about everything, and I would jump right in, even if we usually wait for people to come. I don't care. Today we have a lot to show, and probably not enough time for everything, probably. So we're gonna hop right in, straight to regular server first. So regular server first, because like we're gonna get to explore all that was released first, and then at the end we're gonna hop onto the warp server. I'm pretty curious, honestly. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna replicate my character or not. That could be interesting. Hello, Anna. Hello. Like, I don't know if I want to make a different character. Or me again. Huh. Definitely not the creature. The creature already had too much rep, because I'm using Korapri in here. Like, alternating with myself. And also the older one. The fish. The other fish. On Blue Protocol. So I want to do something different. Okay. Echoes of Tanks. Oh, that's so cute! That's such a cute art! So these are, yeah, the usual mission complete events that give a lot of free pulls for Veronika. Then we have new season, the main guard expedition, and a lot of Halloween. Still Halloween because of course that was released in China a month ago. So, oh my god, that's so cute. That's adorable. Oh, that cat looks stupid. I love it. Hello, Salem. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, the background, of course. Oh, that's so cute. And what about this? Okay, this is adorable because like this goes for things that also are not Halloween themed. And a bunch of red nuclei as usual. No cosmetic. Themed event, Veronika. Okay. Spectral Tour is back. And we share the same currency and thing. Because it's the same event. Okay. So we're gonna do a Spectral Tour first. So we get like rid of it. Like it oh. Okay, now I'm matching. And as I was taking a peek before. No, I didn't want to go. No. I always misclick. There's no event right now. There's like later tonight, but also there's the drops right now on Twitch. there's a nice amount of sweet, sweet dark crystals. And you need to bind your account though. You have to do it every time that the drops happen. So be sure to remember. Because it's not automatic. You have to go to the link that I pinned into the channel and link your account. And then you'll be able to get the rewards. I know that it's a little bit annoying that you have to do it every time, but... yeah, what mail? Oh, a Rosalind message, okay. We're still matching, okay, perfect. What do we have here? Feature, Mia's Kitchen. Casual. Do we have the merchant? No. Oh, okay. Initiating transmission. Like, I saw that there's also... That's a weird looking Pokemon, am I right? No Pokemon today. Oh yeah, like today I also want to check, like I'm in Mirori right now. I want to check that there's supposed to be also another event that it's like in World, but I don't know if it's still part of these and so it's not started yet, but I want to see. Also we want to pull for an outfit that it's here, but it's not for me, it's for Korapri, it's not for me, it's for her. Because the outfit that I wanted disappeared. It completely disappeared. You know, the one with the pants and the small boobs? It disappeared. It's not there anymore. And no one knows where it went. Like it was supposed to be... Oh, I'm the ghost. Okay. I don't know. It was supposed to be gacha maybe, but it's not there. So probably it's gonna be maybe from the past. I don't know. No one knows. No small boob allowed in the gacha server. For real. Which, if you think about it, it's kind of weird. Because, like, there's a weird obsession with lollies in the anime setting. Like, of course, there's a lot of big booberonis going around, but you know, there's also the pee people, you know. And it's weird that this game doesn't really cater much to those people. In one side, it's good because like there's less pee people around, but you know, not only childish looking characters have small boobs, like adult women can also have small boobs. You tried the MMO server? It was not so bad, huh? We're gonna try to hop in later after we're done with the new content here. Only milkers. I still don't understand this. I'm probably being too good to the people because like they're making scores I've never seen. But of course I'm the last. I don't know what I don't know how this works. You know, there's such a lack of strong grannies or cool grannies or even just grannies in gacha games. Like in Japanese ones, there's a lot of cool grandpas. Not so much in Chinese ones. In Chinese, everyone is young and beautiful. But in the Japanese ones, they're so cool old man. But it's very rare to see cool old woman. Like, it's so rare. And I think it's concerning that the place where I've seen the most, like the gacha where I've seen the most cool grannies, it's Cookie Run. It's Cookie fucking Run. And I'm like, is a woman allowed to age only if it's deformed beyond recognition into the shape of a cookie? Cause what? And real mothers are missing. Yeah, that's so true. I don't know why. Because they are weak. They are scared. Women can be like wine too, not just men. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Is this person going to sabotage the whole run? Because like... Okay, someone else has become the ghost. That was such a bad move. Ow. For real. Grandmas are just too powerful. Just insanely powerful. Wait! Anna is the ghost! I know this just now! Hello, Anna! Anna is the ghosty. She's ghosting me literally, yeah. Let's go, Ski. Okay, we are done with this event. We are done. Unless Anna needs another run. It was I! Dio. No, wait. Okay. So, let's get our... You need another one. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, there's also the rewards for the warp server launch. This is very bad as a cosmetic. It's very bad, but it's something. And it's definitely something. And then okay, we remove these later. We remove these later. Let's do the thing for Anna first. Go. Actually, I'm not gonna spend them, and this is new. This is new. They never... I don't remember ever seeing these. Dark crystals? In the thingy? Oh, is it like one dark crystal? Or it's like 100 dark crystal? How many are these? But this is good. This is so good. That's a nice thing. Okay, since we are in Meroria while we were matching, let's go check. You know, I kind of miss the music from like Meroria. I think that Meroria had the best music. Miroria was so good. Like, it has the same issue of feeling empty sometimes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! But the design is busy. There's like NPCs. The music changes. So it feels like more alive than like Kylo. Like the Brighton Zone feels almost... It feels off. I say it every time that we go there. I say it because I feel it. Okay. Jack-o'-lantern hunt. Pumpkin pile. I can't transmit, so I'm gonna transmit from here. I just didn't see my stamina, okay? Ba-da-bum. Oh, wrong way. Like, it's so pretty. Everything about it's so pretty. There's so many colors. I love Meroria. It was one of my favorite places. I think that Vera is my favorite region so far. Like, I think that the others are also very pretty. There are some areas in the main 9 that are amazing. And I really like the network. I like the exploration of Kylo. Not so much certain things, but I still like it a lot. But Vera just hit different. Vera just hit different. And I can't wait for them to have the graphic update to Vera, because Inners is gonna be insane. Oh. Owie. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. No, I'm going slow. Slow and frozen. This person. Chill. They clearly want me out. That one is a pro. Owie, owie, owie! Bruh! How can they go so fast? Mia is illegal. I know, right? Cheater. I don't think they're cheating. I think they're just good and they understood the game. But still, what? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. So I would say, let's pool. Let's pool now. It's time to do the big pools. Wait, no, let's get rid of this, all these notifications first, because there's a lot of them. So we have the gachapon machine. There's like 3 of them here. Oh, I need to enter the gachapon. Okay. And are you gonna pull for the Antoria one? Or for the Veronika one?
Might as well enjoy this romantic summer.
This wings always felt weird to me. Aww. I know, a lot of plot here.
Face humanity's wrath.
It will never not be funny
That's well enough.
that they deflated her boobas in the future. Honestly, fair. She's so pretty! She's so pretty.
Let the dark night surround me.
And just said that the hair kind of clip with the veil
I will not be
sometimes,
lost.
but it's so pretty. And this is the one that I wanted to pull for the creature, but not now. Mystery box, ooh! With the mounts. Interesting. How much are the mounts? Wait. Purchase. Wait, what? Exchange. No, they're very expensive. But the outfits are kind of affordable. But I don't really care so much for that much for those. Maybe this one. This one is pretty. Because like, it's a race outfit. It's very pretty. But we will see. Because I kind of wanted to try to get these two if I can. This is pretty. Outfit, body, back ornament. Yeah, I saw it. Okay. Quindi we go back. Special operation, titanium purchase, no. And this, even if I'm so sad because I'm very broke. It's not a secret. It's not something new. But there was like an item, $15. I'm not gonna do it because I'm poor, but the little bat wings and the demon tail, so cute. And they come as a set, it's not like the single item, and I'm like, but no, I need to be strong. Now we go to Veronika. Yes. And yes, when we pull. Yeah, they're like 3 teleport things, the 3 different space rifts. What? What? Okay, first pull Hilda, which is good luck for us. Okay, nothing. Hilda again. This should be the 15th. Because like we already had 20. Okay, nothing. Ini. 6. Nothing. 7. The next one should be the PD. Okay, so the next one is the PD. Fingers crossed. Hilda again. 3 Hilda. Hilda Triss. So we are at PD. Bailing. 3. 4. Swear to good Bonix. 5. 6. 7. Oh, come on. Come on. Well, we still have 65. So we're gonna keep pulling. I wanted to keep them for Lana, but... ci sta, Nanto è arrivato subito. Ok. Oh, we got something, we got something. We got something. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonix. 6, 7, 8, 9, and... Let's go! We got her. Okay, I want to see... Oh, 99. Okay. I see. No, I'm gonna keep them for Lana. Because we could have gotten the A1 if we wanted to commit. Shall we? No, I'm gonna get 2 mattresses. I'm gonna get 2 mattresses. Yeah, I will show. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 mattresses. Or not. No, guys. Let's get the A1. Because usually A1, it's important. So we're gonna get the A1. Mattresses, you can have like surrogates. You. Oh, okay. Whatever, king. All right. Store. We're gonna get the A1. Okay. The 1 gold legend, yes. What do we have here? Oh, whatever. I think this one needs... No, the shield. The shield, maybe. Yes. Nice. So we're gonna...
The next conquest calls to me.
This is the secondary color, red and pink. I prefer the blue one, but then, of course, this is the outfit that we saw before. Activate.
Victory, triumph.
She's so good looking. Wait, what was the key that I put? Oh, no. Okay, yeah. So pretty. I love how fluffy the fur looks. Okay, let's bring ourselves back. I'm not gonna try the weapon right now, but we're gonna do it in another stream. Because we have too many things to do. So, Simulacra, we're gonna remove. I know, a huge downgrade, but... See, Vonix. We're gonna get back some red nuclei. Oh, no. Wait, how many do we have now? 28. Okay, that's fine. 28. Wait, 28. 28 and 43. Yeah, it's doable. Now we have to pull for the outfits now. Oh, wrong. Let's pull for the gacha outfit. No, this one. Draw. Yes. Draw again. No. Yes. No. Draw. Yes. No. Draw. Yes. Nah. Draw. Yes. Again. No. Again. Oh. Ah, no, but we can't complain. Okay. More. No. How many purple are still there? Okay, no. The purple are all gone. Okay, of course. Ah. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Okay, we got the bat. That is very cute. And now it's only 2 pools. Please? Please be the outfit. Of course not. Of course not. Yay, we got the outfit. Now, let's try with this one as well. But I will stop at some point. I will stop at some point. Because we can't pity this one. Oh. Nah. Okay. Oh. Nothing. Okay, last pool for this one. Oh, but nothing. Got the thingy. Like, I mean, we could try, but I want to, like, if the other outfit, the one that I want is gacha, I need to be sure to have a pity, and I don't right now. But if it's not in the next update either, I mean, it will rerun, so YOLO. YOLO. Again, as I said, we should not have the pity for this one, but it doesn't hurt to try. Okay. Okay. Please, 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 no! Come on! Come on! No! Well, the update is just came out. This is gonna be for 17 days. No, it's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible to get it. But it's okay. It's okay. We tried. Okay. Let's see. Let's summon the creature so that we can use the outfit. So you can use the outfit and yeah, so lobby, my presets. Where's the creature? Okay, I mean the creature is there, but we need to go to the bottom and get this creature. Unless we get this one and change the makeup. Yeah, we can change the make, but no, wait, copy character ID. Okay. Okay. Let me remove the mask I wear. Yeah. Okay. And let me, should we do with the long hair again? Or should we keep the short hair? Also, I think that since then I changed the eye shape. Did I change the eye shape? I think I changed the eye shape. Am I not using like... a different eye shape. Am I using this one for the creature? I remember using something different. No, maybe it was just this once. No, solo uno che è preso a male. Però è qualcosa, è qualcosa. What was it? Special hairstyle, no. Custom. No, preset. There it is. Okay. Facial features. Proximity. I want to adjust the lipstick. It was a little blurry. I want to make it a bit more pronounced. Okay. And I want to change the hair highlight here. Or maybe not. No, let's keep it. Save. Yes. And I'm gonna use this outfit. I'm gonna color, change the colors. Okay, custom. I did a try before, but I don't remember how I did it. Oh no, wait, this was gold in the try that I made. Okay, that's a little bit too much. I get to put this sort of dark gold. Yeah. This was like purpley, which was very hard to obtain because like it builds on top of the thingy of the red. This was a green blue, kind of dark. Yeah, kind of like that. And this was like gray, silver, dark silver. And this was like purple. I think it was like that. Unless we can make it like dark green, black as well. Green, blue, black as well. I mean, yeah, we could do that. Doesn't look bad. Unless we make this full purple. Full pink, almost. Ooh. That's interesting. If I manage to make this darker purple, that would be... Ooh. Okay, that's a little bit too dark. Brightness. Okay. Okay. And the booberonis, I'll make... I mean, technically, I could keep like all in one color, but maybe... Oh, because it changes also that. Oh, then we have to do it with teal. No, it doesn't look good in pink. Yeah, I guess teal it is. Dark though. Okay. Yes. Died. I want to do a little extra change though. Accessories. 1, 2, 3. Ah, damn it. Wait, but if I remove the one from eyes, do I have a eyeshadow here? Yes. Then what's the other? No, more accessories. Custom? Position? Okay, no, that was the undo. What is this? Oh, it was under the eyes. Okay, no, we can skip that. Because I wanted to do the... not here. Here. Okay. Size. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Maybe here. Oh, yes. Yes, girl. But we need to make it purple. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Save. GG. And now let's study body. Aura. Alright, we got the little bats. It's so cute, but we're not gonna use them now. Back ornament. Maybe this one? Or this one? Ooh, yes, this one. Face. Wait, let me remove... what is that? Head. Special. Ooh. Yes. Okay, middle. The crown. Left side. Right side. Left side, right side. No. Oh, the earrings would have looked so cute. Wait. Did the earrings change? There were different earrings before. Okay, then special. Okay, face. Double horns. No. Even if it's cute. Even if it would be cute. They're floating though, so no. Should we do the double horns? Nah. I wear forehead. No, the forehead. It feels empty. It feels empty. She needs something up there. I mean, we could keep this now. No. The thing from like Evangelion, the Evangelion collab. Other side, I wear... oh, we could keep this? Ooh, yes! Body. Back left side. Can add the bat. Trail. No. Aura. Later. And custom. Custom 1? Custom 2? What? Oh, right, the thingy. Okay, no. Save preset. Okay. And now we're saving that. We're sharing. I'm very satisfied of how this came out. This is such a nice look. It's not uploading. Okay. It's such a nice look. Look at that. Almost look like a character. rather than a player. That's a very nice outfit. Very good quality. Oh my god, it's so sparkly. Okay. Alright, now we can go talk to Veronika. Okay, go. Yes. Also, I'm too curious now. I'm gonna equip the bats. And then we're gonna go back to Meroria, and then we're going to the warp server, and then I don't know how much time this Veronika talk will get us. I don't know if it's gonna be a very long update or a short one. I assume it's gonna be shorter than the previous one. I hope so, because we wasted 1 hour doing nothing. So... we also have to check if Veronika has a dorm. Okay, wait. No, I'm not changing this. This is perfect. Why am I supposed to change that? Oh, that's pretty. He has a little hat. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Oh, it still says that there's something that I haven't seen. Oh, this one. Okay. Oh, it's animated. And this one. Okay, then I got a title. Special. What? Oh, Manamel's mentor. Yay! Okay. Alright, the bats. The bats and then Veronika. It was body aura. Save preset. Okay. Oh my god, they're adorable! They're so cute! Ah! Look at them! Oh, I want more auras. I want so much more auras. So many more auras. So auras. Now she has... yes. As if she hasn't been aura farming the channel since day one. Should technically put the purple one, but I don't care. Why's that person there? Of course, of course. Why am I even questioning? It was pretty cold out, hmm? I say we skip directly for this one, since we have, you know... like... you know. I did.
I know you need time to think. I can give you that, but not much. A day at most.
A day?
No one knows about my release yet, do they?
I was just about to take care of that. I'll reach out to my media contacts.
Again, the music is way too high compared to the dub.
Alexander is currently handling the necessary documentation. Tomorrow, the story of the ITA visitor, falsely imprisoned by the Anchor Infinity, will become the talk of Kylo.
Please remember to add a line at the beginning of this lead news item. The diplomatic representative's assistant, Shirley, was taken into Helix Bio Inc. for treatment after suffering from local environmental sickness.
Clever. That way, they won't dare lay a finger on your partner.
Not only that, if we're going to work together, you must guarantee Shirley's safety. Get her out before the media storm hits.
You know, You're actually very similar to Nanto. He made the exact same...
Yeah, they're bouncing in a way that is not like anti-gravity bouncing. I mean, maybe it's because we're in space. Let's say like that.
My answer to you is the same one I gave Nanto. I'll do my best to ensure her safety, but if you want a swift rescue, your best
So much
option
plot.
is to partner with me.
I understand your position, but we must discuss something more pressing first. Before I left, I made an agreement with Linces. If they hadn't heard from me after 7 days, they would retrace my steps back to Ida. But that location is a trap, and today is the 7th day.
Now that you broke out, Rafa is going to put the entire Brighton zone...
Suffering from lower overdose.
Lana's running on empty. She's still going to be breathing down our necks.
What exactly is going on with this Lana? And how is Rafa using her to control Kylo?
50 years ago, Kylo constructed the Ark space station.
I need to lower the music.
The station's AI was called Noah. After a catastrophic incident aboard the station, Noah's servers were damaged. Then Aglaia Todd rebuilt it as Lana. From that day on, as the space base and mines were constructed, Lana spread in every vein of Kylo society. The Brighton Zone, constructed atop the remnants of the Ark space station, is no exception.
So, what's going on with your Hope Fleet headquarters?
After Kylo established contact with Hykros, Lana soon faced a shortage of computational power. This wasn't unusual. During Kylo's years of rapid reconstruction, Lana often ran into similar shortages. The reconstruction of infrastructure requires the AI's power, but in order for the AI to take over the new facilities afterward, we must increase her processing power. The same logic applies to contacting Hykros and establishing a secure channel. I was fed up with Rafa using Lana to spy on the fleet, so while the channel was being set up, I used saving processing power as an excuse to cut her loose from the Hope Fleet.
Yeah, like compared to the network outfits, this is such a jump forward.
How
Because,
are
like,
you supposed to do that?
It's
Your spaceship
less
can't
obscene,
fly
but
without
still
Lana.
sexy.
Before Lana took control of the spaceship, or when the
And it's probably
Kyrians
more
created
sexy
AI
than the ones that were
online,
trying to be
how do you
overly
think we managed
sexy.
to pilot the spaceship and explore space? Simply put, I rebooted the fleet's old systems that Lana phased out, and trained the necessary personnel. I've staked my claim. I call the shots in every sector where those systems run. I gave up the fleet's navigation and Brighton prison surveillance, made Rafa sign the agreements, and rolled out the old system across the fleet in place of Lana's.
So since Hykros and Kylo got in touch, Lana's not watching the Hope Fleet HQ anymore?
Lana has no control over the fleet's confidential comms, provision pods, or energy transport systems when they run outside the spaceship.
So this is just a recent change? In such a short time, how much could you even prepare? You really think you can overthrow Anchor Infinity?
You want to head back to Orzero? I'll get you a fleet pass for the space rift. Oh, and could you also take this handwritten letter to Hipper for me?
So I'm just heading back like this? Really? There won't be any problems?
Yeah, like,
Record is cleared in the system,
just
and
came
I'm
out of prison.
personally happy.
And
Don't
out of a
tell me
whole
that's
scandal.
my influence or that of Hope Fleet.
I trust you. After all, you're the one who seems the most concerned for my safety. Whatever comes next, thank you for your help.
To my dear Hipper. According to General... Okay. We have to go back to Hipper, but before we go back to Hipper, we are gonna lower the background music, because holy shit. Okay. I only lowered it off 50%. Now it's silent? Okay, no, there's still music. Okay. Oh, there's a dude now here. Are you... No, he's Murray. I thought he was like Sander, or whatever he was called. Okay. Hello, Murray. What is this? Because of thanks? What did I do? Oh, okay. Plotty? Oh, what about Plotty? That's a spoiler. Okay. Let's see. Kylo. Notify Linces. Do, 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 do. How are you guys? It's been raining non-stop here. Like, so much. I was like, oh, maybe it rained all of yesterday and today will be a better day. No. No, it rained a lot. Okay. Now we have to talk to Hipper. Even if the mission says notify Linces. Maybe Linces is with Hipper. Hipper! Don't do that. It's a trap.
Pepper, long time no see.
You.
I was in prison.
I'll explain everything later. Where's Linces? Today is the 7th day. I rushed back to check on her. She must not go to those coordinates I gave her.
Oh wow, he's saw him. 8 hearts away. It's weird because it feels like so little and so much at the same time.
You look like you panicked. Once you reached the Brighton zone, Linces moved Helene and Carrot to a new safe house and launched a 7-day non-stop live stream.
Wait, is she live streaming right now?
Yes, she may have agreed quickly, but she knew the risks involved. She set up a live broadcast as a last resort, using it as her own means of self-preservation. I'll contact her immediately.
I mean, streaming from a safe house doesn't really feel safe. People can trace you.
Also, make it quick. Linces, it's me. I've returned safely, and I'm here in Hipper's office.
How did it all fall off? Are you dozing off on me? Where should I pinch you this time?
Is that really you? Yeah, General Veronika of the Hope Fleet vouched for me and got me out.
The music is still loud, incredible.
So just relax.
Helene, please let Kara know that the spaceship won't be needed for now. Also, inform the others that today's plans are cancelled, and tell them I appreciate their hard work. Got it. You're finally safe.
Linces? Linces!
Don't worry. She was on edge for 7 days, and now that she's finally relaxed, she couldn't stop herself from dozing off. Just let her keep streaming while she sleeps.
I see. She's really been through a lot.
Tell me what's going on. You said the general got you out of prison? Did my
Yeah.
get to the spaceship? And why can't Linces go to the coordinates you gave her?
Well,
You
it's a
sent
long
word to
story.
Veronica's spaceship?
Of course. The moment I saw you being branded a fraud, I asked the general for help. But with Lana managing the spaceship systems, I'm not sure she actually got the message.
You know, the concept of sending letters in a futuristic environment, it's actually smart. Because like everything that's sent digitally can be hacked, traced, and seen, while letters, they can still, even if it's like a digital letter on a chip, they are not traceable. Because you will not, unless you know about the courier, you don't know about the message.
Veronika got the message through secret channels and came to my rescue. I was attempting a breakout and was almost trapped by Anchor Infinity, but she showed up right on time.
The general knew it better than anyone that Project Astralis was just an Anchor Infinity diversion. She must have prepared countermeasures before leaving, and more than one. Lana likely intercepted the message I sent to the general. Anything that
The
actually
butts
got
are
through
so
would need a more
distracting. They're
covert
so
channel.
cute.
No wonder Veronika asked me to deliver this letter to you. Let me guess. She wants you to convince me to work with her?
I suppose so. More specifically, she wants me to be totally honest about everything, and she expects that after hearing it all, you'll be ready to trust and support her.
Alright, let's hear it.
Honestly, I've said most of this before. The Hope Fleet isn't just searching for a new home. From a human standpoint, it's about probing the limits of the universe. We don't care about homecoming or exploration faction. Anchor Infinity's the one dragging us into these disagreements. Whatever life the Kylians want, the Hope Fleet will help make it happen. Exploration once carried humanity aboard the distant beacon to ITA, allowing our civilization to endure. The Hope Fleet upholds that legacy. In any part of the cosmos, humanity must never cease to explore the unknown.
At this level of exploration, with Kylo's resources as they are, you just can't afford it, can you?
Anchor Infinity has stalled Project Astralis for years, and we've had enough. Hykros are all scientists. They'll surely grasp the importance of this objective better.
Okay. So they're trying to get iCross to sponsor Project Astralis rather than Anchor Infinity, because Anchor Infinity doesn't care about the exploration. They want to settle, but they're more like of a corporate. But Ripperoni Veronica. But iCross, they're into research, so maybe they're interested more into the exploration of the cosmos. And technically, we do, as technically iCross, have a little issue that we want to resolve, which is the ancient alien civilization. Where do they come from? So the exploration of the cosmos would actually be interesting.
Are there many people in the Hope Fleet who are like you? All about exploration and indifferent to whether the Kylians go back to ITA?
Of course. The General spent over 10 years meticulously building her reputation. Many mid-level officers, myself included, have been her supporters since our academy days.
After the spaceship disaster, did they assign you to Ore Zero as part of Veronica's plan?
As you know, Kylo suffers from unpredictable space-time turbulence. Pirates, desperate for cover, risk navigating it, while Anchor Infinity and the fleet only take the safest routes. The stable patterns of space-time turbulence on the Nova Path become easier to spot when they shift. Still, the Asher ran into a spaceship disaster along that route. This much computational error can only mean one thing. Lana is dealing with an unprecedented shortage of computational power.
You're talking about Carrot's spaceship crash right before arriving in Asperia, right? By then, Hykros should already have been in touch with Kylo. According to Veronika, keeping the communication channel with Hykros running drained a lot of Lana's computing power. By the time the Asher incident occurred, the missing power should have been restored. During my time at Brighton Prison, several inmates died within a few days. Word is, Lana didn't have enough computational power, and the brain interface fried their brains.
Lana's computational
They're squeezing her
power is
dry.
severely deteriorating. If this is tied into the recent rumors about the construct of habitable areas, it suggests the project is running into major trouble.
Now that Lana's computational power is hitting these limits, Anchor Infinity will inevitably have trouble keeping strict control over the universe. This seems like an opportunity you can't let slip by.
That's why after the spaceship disaster, the General immediately assigned me to Kylo's key Zeronium supply site, or Zero. My presence ensures operations run much more smoothly. According to the letter, your presence has significantly boosted the General's odds of success. The General has great faith in you, calling you a decisive striker and an indispensable force. Your actions have already destabilized Kylo. Should you refuse to cooperate, the General may see no alternative but to risk everything and authorize Rafa's assassination. Win or lose,
okay.
the fallout will consume Kylo.
I need a moment to think.
Like, assassinating Rafa, it's pretty extreme as a move. Like, it might be necessary, but girl.
Alright, I need to deal with something. You can stay in this room for now.
Attempt to contact.
Have you made up your mind about partnering with Veronika?
Eh.
Thought this through, and cooperation is essential. Given Rafa's stance toward us, we need to handle him before pursuing anything in Kylo. But before that, we need to ensure Shirley's safety. You clearly don't trust Veronika. No, it's because I trust her that I'm wary. Her abilities, ambitions, and strategies are top-notch.
Sorry if I'm not talking much, guys. I'm trying to understand what's going on here.
Most likely to make decisions that put others at risk. Veronika's main goal is taking down Anchor Infinity, and securing Lana's route access. Against that, how concerned do you really think she is about Shirley?
If push comes to shove, she wouldn't pick Shirley. But try not to worry. I haven't had a moment of rest since arriving. Helix Bio Inc.'s machines are incredibly handy. With them, I've optimized Shirley's human-machine loop, so she can now bypass space-time turbulence interference.
You weren't discovered by Lana, were you?
Ever since you broke free, Lana's computational power has been fading. She can no longer study Shirley, and is left with nothing but a rudimentary brain interface prison.
What's happening with Shirley now?
I used the network to forge a copy of Shirley's consciousness, and slipped it into the brain interface prison, replacing the real Shirley trapped within. I originally intended to bring her here to meet you. However,
What?
after learning your plan, she decided to remain in the Helix Bio Inc.'s laboratory, both to assist your efforts, and to ensure that the replicated Shirley consciousness would not be detected.
Why did you do that though?
If it weren't for me,
As a backup?
Shirley wouldn't have had to endure all of this. Now that she's safe, there's only one thing left to consider.
What's still bothering you?
I've been pondering why Bagus does what he does. Since arriving, I've seen that the universe is full of space-time turbulence, and that the Kylian situation is pretty complicated. It feels almost impossible to track Bagus down on my own. I know he needs my portion of the source code, so I'm going to deliberately surface and try to flesh him out.
He's not just hiding. He's vanished. I've tried to trace Bagus while staying under Lana's radar, but there's no sign of him. He doesn't seem interested in your half of the source code at all. He's actively avoiding you. Is he really hiding? Maybe he's scared you'll claim his half.
I'm also like curious, are we really looking for the same Bagus? Because like, what did Nanto mean about the fact that she was like Grey Fox was Aglaia Todd, Bagus Todd, whatever that was, like she was also Bagus, but also not. What was her ultimate connection to Bagus?
I feel the same way.
Yeah,
Why?
I always think about it when I see it.
The source code to open the hyperspace gate and welcome the master he spoke of.
He's in Kylo. How is he supposed to open the hyperspace gate? There's no Tower of Fantasy or Gestos, and he only holds half the source code.
Could it be here? Thanks to the Ore Zero samples from Shirley, Hykros has already demonstrated that Zeronium and Omnium are one and the same. So Kylo has always had what it takes to build the Tower of Fantasy. And Gestos? Can't Lana handle that instead?
You think too little of Gestos. No, of me. I'm an evolved, dimensional quantum supercomputer powered by Omnium itself.
Yeah, I don't think Lana is nearly close to the power of Gestos.
Lana and I aren't in the same league. Even if Kylo had an Omnium reactor, she still couldn't start Origin Resonance, much less open a hyperspace gate. If she were a dimensional quantum supercomputer, I couldn't have appeared here like this, and I certainly wouldn't have been able to help you escape.
Let's think about it from Bagus's perspective. If he wants to get the hyperspace gate running, the Zeronium
what
device
happened?
in Kylo could be adapted into an Omnium reactor.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what you guys saw. Also, the lights are still weird in this. I need to fix them, but not now. Or now. Not now.
The dimensional quantum supercomputer he's missing? It's going to have to be Lana in the end. Lana's been short on computing power for a while now. Every Kylian we talked to said it's not normal, and it's been this way since Carrot's spaceship disaster.
So you think Bagus has been quietly upgrading Lana ever since he came back to Kylo with the source code?
Oh, so he needed the source code to upgrade her.
Some of the servants he commands inside the network are scientists studying Omnium technology. According to Grey Fox, outsiders see it as a relic perfectly frozen in time. Bagus must have had multiple objectives in entering the network. In addition to acquiring the source code of the perfect authorizer, he may also have obtained the technical documentation from Gestos' past upgrades.
So he's trying to replicate
The
Gestos
closer you get,
and
the more
turn
nervous
Lana
he
into
becomes.
is a same like a
Racing to finish Lana's upgrade.
dimensional supercomputer
Prison's
like
brain
Gestos.
is already surging with extra power.
If these threads worlds are really connected, then Bagus isn't simply a Kylian who linked into the network through a brain interface. He must have strong.
Oh yeah, I was
connections to
removing hair
Rafa
from my
and
face.
For Infinity as well. Could it really be Aglaia?
Are you really asking me? Or just yourself?
After everything in Kylo, it's hard to think it's really her. But if it's not, then who's Bagus, and what's his deal with Rafa?
Because, like, if it was her taking the name of Bagus, she would still be, like, either super old or, like, in a sort of suspended animation. Because, like, she was already old when she got sick. So unless she cloned herself and we're gonna see her again as her 15-year-old persona that we already have in the game, or she made an android with the digitalized version of her conscience. But I don't know.
Nanto risked exposing himself to cooperate with you, precisely because Rafa threatened Bagus's life. To Nanto, the name Bagus is nothing more than Aglaia's code name.
Okay.
According to the latest intelligence, Rafa has lined up someone to take Bagus's place and grab Lana. So we believe there is a 78% probability that he intends to harm Aglaia.
Okay.
And the Bagus we've been looking for has always been Rafa's subordinate? Aglaia frozen in those pods. Was this Rafa's plan all along?
But still, who's this Bagus? So, is the Bagus that we saw not the real Bagus, like a person who took like Bagus' identity and works for the Blue ITA, or at least in that simulation worked for the Blue ITA, and now works for Rafa, and the fuck? Cause like, so this Bagus that we're looking for, the one that we met before, is not the person that Aglaia met back in Asperia, what was it, 60 years ago or whatever.
That also explains why you were imprisoned. Once you become a prisoner in Brighton Prison, they use brain interface to pull data straight from your mind. Without me, your source code would
Like, we never met the real Bagus. And this is an imposter using the Bagus name, unless Bagus was never... I don't know.
So what made you think they would go after Shirley?
To them, Shirley is a complete technical dossier on the Angel of Clemency. It's only natural that Helix Bio Inc. would want to study her.
If our suspicions are correct, Rafa and Bagus are in cahoots and have been preparing everything, waiting for Lana to complete her upgrade. Once that's finished,
then they'd end up with half the source code, an omnium reactor, and a dimensional quantum supercomputer.
Which is
that's why
concerning.
he's installing and evading us. He's closing the power gap between us. Once Lana completes her upgrade, their focus will shift entirely to me. We need to team up
To
with
get the
Veronica
last
and
part
get
of the
this plan
code.
moving as fast as we can. The sooner, the better. If we can gain Lana's root access, we'll be able to access all of Kylo's data and finally answer all our questions.
Because I wouldn't want them to actually, you know, compete openly against High Cross. So reply to Veronica. We have to go back to the Brighton, I believe. Or not? No. T? Yeah. So I can't go from here, so I have to go from here. Transmit, go. Oh, my lips are dry. Damn it. Dude, oh! I misclicked. Wee. 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 Okay. Enough. But I'm trying to understand what's going on. It's like, the plot of this game sometimes is way too simple, let's say, and sometimes it's way too convoluted, as if trying to make things complex then makes it better. I don't know. I still need to understand, because like some parts are engaging, some are a little bit confusing.
You finally figured it out? That was faster than I thought.
Before we start working together, there's something I need to ask.
Go ahead.
Have you or Nanto looked into why Lana's computational power is so low?
Ah, that's your worry. When Lana's computational power dips, it usually means she's either performing system upgrades or that Anchor Infinity has initiated another large-scale project, like discovering a new mine or designing a spacecraft. After cross-referencing my intel with Nanto's, we believe Lana's current shortage of computing power is connected to the Anchor Infinity's secret new Project Arc.
New Project Arc? What's that?
What else do you think? A new human habitat.
I remember Hipper talking about this before I even arrived in the Brighton Zone.
Rumor has it that Anchor Infinity is constructing new habitats. I've been hearing about it since work on the passages began. I suspect it's just surface-level work preparing for your arrival.
What's your evidence? Do you have proof this habitat project doesn't exist?
All of the Kylian habitats were discovered by the fleet. If this project is consuming that much of Lana's processing power, it's likely a large-scale habitat, enough to sustain at least 500,000 residents.
Oh, wowie.
However, in the Hope Fleet's navigation log, there are no habitats of such magnitude capable of terraforming.
Well, yeah, terraforming something that big really needs like resources, energy,
Do you want to hear what I've been thinking?
technology.
You've got my attention.
It's not an habitat.
I suspect Lana is undergoing an unprecedented upgrade. Tell me, how much do you know about the explosion 50 years ago?
Keep it short. I flunked history class.
The explosion 50 years ago was a man-made accident triggered by Gestos, a dimensional quantum supercomputer. A normal AI cannot be classified as a dimensional supercomputer. Only those with special technical upgrades qualify. Gestos was successfully modified by humans using Omnium technology.
You think Lana's tapping Zeronium for an upgrade?
Yep.
So, about Zeronium.
It's the same as Omnium.
It's Omnium, right?
Yes.
So you knew all along?
I don't think it's a secret to Kylo's technical staff. It's just that Kylo isn't ready to face it. So they only call it the similarity of energy fluctuations.
I thought the Kylians were kept in the dark.
As I just said, only the technical workers know about this. The average Kylians have no idea how Zeronium works, so of course they wouldn't know about it.
So how do you know that?
My dream was never to be a commander or a captain. Hipper and I were different. I studied spaceship design at the NOVA.
So how did you become the commander of the Hope Fleet?
I initially worked in the fleet's engineering department. At that time, Anchor Infinity was poised to absorb Apex and had begun to interfere in the internal affairs of the Hope Fleet. One day, while I was drafting blueprints for a new spaceship,
You designed the blueprints?
I detect a hint of mockery in your voice. Do you really think I'm the type to be trapped in a dusty office drawing blueprints?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh,
Certainly
hydrate.
not.
I can't blame you for not realizing. After so
Sorry.
many years, I've
The bottle
all
cap.
forgotten where the blueprints I drew are gathering dust.
Okay.
In short, I came across several renewed shipbuilding contracts, and the partners had all become Anchor Infinity. The new terms state that Anchor Infinity is also responsible for the spaceship's navigation systems. This meant Anchor Infinity's strategy to weaken the Hope Fleet was already taking effect. If my spaceship can't travel to the deepest reaches of the universe, and is just a transport for Anchor Infinity, then what's the point?
I bet
yeah.
you wouldn't want to see Lana successfully complete her upgrade.
Thank
She
you.
controls the navigation systems on all
I was in a
your
weird
spaceships.
position.
This upgrade is unlike any other. If Lana successfully upgrades using Omnium, the dimensional supercomputer will gain
I wonder
command
if you
of
could
the
have seen
power
it from the model. Definitely you would have if I
operation
used like the full body.
could see a repeat of the 50 years ago. At that point, everything the Kylians have worked for over the last 50 years will be rendered meaningless.
If your guess is correct, how much longer do you think we have left?
Boo.
If this upgrade plan really exists, you can calculate how long Lana's been crippled by low computational power.
Then we'd better beat the clock. I plan to make my move during the first formal negotiation, and to get things rolling, we have a lot to prep. I've arranged for you to meet Rafa, and there will be a scheduled press interview with both of you. Rafa will confirm your identity to the Kylian people, so play along.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I thought that this was like hipper, but it's just a person using her simulacrum. Oh wait, it's very far. Okay, I think that the Brighton prison is the closest place. It's the closest place. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not speaking that much, but when there's like lore involved, I'm like fully focused on that. But I'm here. I exist. I'm not just reading. Don't worry. We have to go to Rafa now. I admit that I've been slacking a little with the map exploration. I should really explore it more. It's probably all this gray to kind of disencourage me.
Greetings, Mr. Rafa. I am the diplomatic representative sent by ITA-ENG. We met previously at the Homecomer Assembly. I trust you remember?
My sincerest apologies. I was unwell and regret that I couldn't personally receive you last time. I sincerely apologize for the injustice you suffered. Minister Nanto, who is responsible for your wrongful imprisonment, has been demoted and had his pay reduced.
Oh, they punished him.
I will have him apologize to you in person.
Mr. Rafa, are you telling me that Nanto is the only one responsible for everything I've suffered?
Are you telling me that?
Yes. General Veronika explained everything to me in detail. Luckily, she happened to be indisposed. Otherwise, this misunderstanding would have been hard to clear up. We should all thank her.
Without her,
I mean, you and
the
Nanto
Kylo
did
droids would have
speak a little
screamed and
before.
killed me. I am deeply grateful that she happened to get sick and returned to the Brighton Zone with such perfect timing. Now that you mention illness, I heard that while I was imprisoned, my assistant Shirley was taken into Helix Bio Inc. for treatment after she had trouble adapting to the space-time turbulence. May I ask when her treatment will be completed?
Don't worry. Helix Bio's medical capabilities are top-notch. Miss Shirley will be back on her feet before the negotiations are over.
Then, to make sure she heals in time, we need to push the negotiations forward.
Looks like you're a bit impatient. Don't worry. The negotiation prep is already well underway. Before the preparations are complete, why don't you explore the Brighton Zone? It will help you gain a better grasp of Kylo, which could be beneficial for the negotiations.
No. Let's do the let's start the negotiations.
I've got a pretty good sense of Kylo.
Yeah.
Mr. Rafa, you must attend the Anchor Infinity Zeronium quarterly summary meeting in 15 minutes.
I'm really sorry. I've been feeling under the weather lately, and it has delayed a lot of my work. My schedule is just too hectic. Let's take a photo first. Mr. Reporter, mind giving us a hand?
All right, you two, eyes over here.
Flashbanged. This is not how I look. this is not how I look. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and look at the thingies later with the VOD. Discuss the next steps. Oh my god, it's all text.
You never cease to amaze me.
Oh, he's back.
Mr. Rafa right to the
How are you
edge.
doing,
Now
Mr.
he's ordered me to
Demoted?
deliver next week's negotiation schedule to you as soon as possible.
At most, I'm merely a megaphone. I make it impossible for him to feign ignorance. Cornering Rafa is the Kylian people's shared desire.
In our previous meetings, I repeatedly asked Rafa to restore my contact with Hykros, but he always came up with an excuse to deny the request. This negotiation is just him finally running out of excuses. The process is bound to be full of friction, and it's likely we won't even reach a final agreement.
Yeah, he's been dragging his feet, but what's he really after?
This.
We have been in space for 50 years, and every Kylian longs for a home rich with greenery and life. Anchor Infinity has never forgotten the future we promised.
Planet Noah
Today,
completion.
I can finally announce that the new human settlement, Planet Noah, will be ready in 3 months.
How did you even keep that
The
secret?
New Generation Kylo Immigration Project, New Project ARC, officially launches today. Any Kylian is eligible to start their immigration applications via Anchor Infinity's credit system. Planet Noah will be governed by the artificial intelligence Lana and a new generation of humanoid droids. No one will need to bear the heavy burden of production, and the Kylians will achieve true liberation.
I don't know, dude. This doesn't sound good. This is very obey to your AI overlords. It doesn't sound good.
On Planet Noah, you can let Lana handle everything and enjoy complete freedom. The first batch of immigration quotas.
I also think that if Lana is able to govern an entire planet and a bunch of androids, I think that maybe they are close to the supercomputer thingy.
Has Lana's upgrade finished?
Probably.
Not yet. According to the intel, Lana's upgrade is also part of the Planet Noah transformation project. The recent computing power shortfall was probably diverted to push Planet Noah toward completion. About that fancy dimensional quantum supercomputer idea you brought up, I think it's the wrong direction. If the target of the transformation is Planet Noah, a lack of computing power isn't surprising.
I think it's both.
So it takes until today for you to mention that the habitat in the new Project ARC is Planet Noah. You hid key intel from me.
You've got it wrong. I've heard of Planet Noah's transformation plan, but there's no proof that the habitat in the new Project ARC is Planet Noah. No sane Kylians would think Planet Noah is the next big habitat. When I first heard about it, I thought it was just the wild ideas of Anchor Infinity's incompetent executives. Before I saw today's press release, I never considered there might be a connection between the transformation of Planet Noah and the new Project ARC. I'd always assumed they were totally separate, hush-hush projects.
All right. If it were me, I also wouldn't be able to link the two directly. But first, did Anchor Infinity really succeed in transforming Planet Noah?
I can't say either way. There are no humans on that planet, only a ton of droids Lana sent there. So I have no way to obtain any solid intel. Lately, all the rumors are coming from a few companies involved in manufacturing droids.
Thanks for the
and
stretch.
spacers.
And we can remove Corapri. Let's get changing. Sono passati 40 minuti.
According to Helix Bio Inc., the droids haven't only transformed the harsh environment of Planet Noah, they've also collected a vast number of samples from the native species of this region of space.
But hey, if we can explore Planet No... What? Okay. Huh? Okay. There was a tracking little error, but now it should be all right. Okay. But if we get to explore Planet Noah in the next big update, I wouldn't mind.
Before you dive deeper into the discussion, could you bring me up to speed on Planet Noah?
Yeah, please, thanks.
Slow down a bit while visiting the Kylo Expo Hall. Even though Anchor Infinity embellished a bunch of stuff, it's still quite useful. Planet Noah is the largest planet nearest to us. Back
It's the big
then,
thingy with
space station
the...
was sucked in by its gravitational
Okay.
field after the Omnium explosion, sending the station crashing into countless asteroids. Post-event analysis shows the explosion's energy only acted like a slingshot, launching the space station to this location. In fact, over 80% of the damage was caused by secondary impacts with the asteroid belt. The Kylians initially intended to move to planet Noah, but they discovered that the area was not only rife with space-time turbulence, but also an astral hive stronghold. With no other choice, they had to modify the space station.
So the Kylians have been transforming planet Noah for 50 years?
If only we needed time, things would be easy. Space-time turbulence and astral hive have always been the toughest nuts to crack for Kylo's scientific community. Any research outcomes in these two fields almost always come with a deadly price.
But I still can't figure out what exactly makes transforming planet Noah so difficult.
Space-time
I mean,
turbulence
terraforming
has
a
always
planet
been
is
Kylo's biggest challenge when it
difficult.
comes
Oh my
to
god, my
space
English is weird
exploration.
today. I'm sorry.
But for the astral hive, the turbulence is like a nesting tunnel, a natural habitat. Planet Noah is swamped with space-time turbulence and home to the astral hive. Given the Kylians' current understanding of space-time turbulence, trying to mess with it would be a death wish. To prevent the astral hive there from using the turbulence to launch sneak attacks on human settlements, Kylo burned through vast amounts of zironium and other resources to wreck that barrier.
Oh,
visible
so,
from nearby.
okay. That explains the barrier around the planet.
So you suspect the new Project Ark didn't really transform planet Noah?
Bottom line, transforming planet Noah and carrying out a mass migration are impossible. Rafa is essentially leading all the Kylians straight to their doom.
Aw, I wanted to explore it.
Let's not overthink it. His public immigration plan might just be a tactic to manage the public opinion against me. Once he deals with me, this plan could very well be cancelled.
I thought so too, but I did some digging on the side. Even Anchor Infinity's top executives firmly believe this immigration plan is legit. In fact, many high-ranking officials are plotting ways to tamper with the immigration application function of the credit system so that they and their families get first dibs on moving.
Something's definitely fishy. Why not check in with our most enigmatic prisoner?
Is it him? If we want to get to him, we'll have to bring him to the brain interface.
Oh, the guy that knows things?
Maybe they teamed up to save him back then for this exact moment.
The dude in the library.
He's the old man who lives alone in a small room and has forgotten who he is.
Oh.
His real name is Krog Hans. He's Lola Han's adoptive father.
Huh?
He's still alive?
How is he still alive?
Records state that he is indeed dead, but the body belonged to another inmate. This ruse was orchestrated by General Andrea and Aserata.
What? What do you mean?
Andrea?
He's
Who's
my
Andrea?
father,
Oh, okay.
the former fleet commander. Anchor Infinity took advantage of his retirement to seize control of Brighton Prison. That's why he made me swear to protect Krog Hans at all costs. I took back control of Brighton Prison partly for Krog Hans. My father said that if I want to take down Anchor Infinity, I'll need to use his influence.
Even if the real Krog Hans is still alive, does he have a clue about the new Project Ark? And I saw him in prison. He wasn't exactly lucid.
So, if we want to squeeze anything out of him, we'll have to risk connecting him to the brain interface.
With Lana's surveillance in place, we'll need your help to pull this off.
Krog Hans, if I remember correctly, he was No. He was the first leader of the Icarus Legion.
Oh, we're
If
going back
he's
to the
really
Icarus
alive,
Legion?
That'd be a major deal for the Kylians, wouldn't it?
Well, at least for Carrot, this won't be a trivial matter.
I'm coming with you. I need to verify his identity and do everything I can to keep him safe.
I'll give you the prison guard's pass. You and Nanta will interrogate him. It has to be under the radar. The prison is Lana's territory. And you know what to do.
Okay, return to Brighton Prison. This game handles ages in a very weird way, but... Let's see. I also hope that the story is not too long, because otherwise we won't be able to see the warp server stuff. But I really hope that we'll be able to. Yes, go to Brighton Prison. Definitely, we shouldn't have long parts of it where we can only walk. Because that was... No! 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 Why did I call it? Why did I say it?
Already administered neurocall. You can start now.
What should we do?
How would I know? How did you fool on?
Me la sono gufata alla grande.
Bust out of prison.
I'm curious. How do you use the brain interface to interrogate criminals?
All we need to do is tell Lana what information we need. She'll find a way.
What do you mean she'll find a way?
Rely on her right now. Wedge is where you come in.
All right. Could you please step aside for a moment?
Looks like some kind of tech secret from Hygros. All right. I'm going to rest next door for a bit. Come find me when you've got results.
He's in bad shape.
Even inside the brain interface, there isn't a way?
It'll be difficult if you try talking to him directly, but I can sort through his remaining memory. Maybe we'll find something.
Can we confirm his identity first?
He's really Krog Hans. I saw the founding members of the Icarus Legion, and a teenage Lola Hans. He also saw Veronika as a child, Aglaia all grown up, and an elderly Acerada. And little Nanto, face covered in ice cream.
Stay focused. Let's be on the lookout for memories related to Planet Noah and the new project.
Okay, so Granny Lola was not so granny, if you think about it that way. Like, if she was, say, just 10 years older than the others. Carrot is either just a rude kid, which she kinda is at times, or she just wanted to be, I don't know, I'm not your mother, but I can be your grandma. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but...
Age has caused his brain and its functions to deteriorate. With his years of brain interface torture, his accessible memories are in complete chaos. The human brain isn't a search engine. You can't just input keywords and expect to immediately find answers.
What can I do to help?
Ask him about something pleasant. He'll calm down, and then you can gradually bring up more important questions. That makes it easier for me to discern.
All right, I'll give it a try. Hello, Mr. Krog Hans. I'm a friend of Lola's. Do you remember her?
Lola? Where did you run off to, sweetheart? Luigi's whisked you away on another of his chaotic escapades, hasn't he?
Who is Luigi?
Very interesting.
Wait. I'll have to whip him into shape. I warned you about this. He can't keep dragging you into his messes.
There was a huge bug.
Bugs! Bugs! Queen Zeno is swarming the port side, and the damn particle cannon's empty. We need to prepare the escape pods. You go first.
It's okay, Dad. It's me, Lola. Uncle Luigi drove off Queen Zeno, I promise.
How do you know it was his brother?
Luigi's funeral is tomorrow at 3.
Uncle Luigi told me about Planet Noah before he passed on. He said there were...
Quindi ha cornificato Daisy. Chi lo sa, magari Daisy boh. È la zia.
Don't be scared, Lola, sweetheart. It's all right. Those disgusting astral hive creatures won't infest Planet Noah.
How? There are far too many xenoids. And with the space-time turbulence, we can't transform it, right?
We can definitely reclaim it. I even proposed a plan to Aglaia. If we can't go home, well, that plan can build you a new spring bay.
A plan? What did you propose to Aglaia?
Yeah, what plan?
Planet Noah could be transformed, yes, but it would require a great sacrifice, and Miss Aglaia has not yet agreed.
What would she be agreeing to? The new Project Ark? A space migration plan?
To honor the space station AI that sacrificed itself for humanity, we will name our future habitat Planet Noah. A new, glorious Ark. Building the Ark will come at a cost, but I'm willing to bear it.
What's the cost, old man?
Please, Miss Aglaya, your mercy dooms us all.
Found it. I'll take over. He needs to rest after his mental strain. He has few relevant memories left. It seems that only residual, edited shards remain, likely for the sake of confidentiality. In short, I found a conversation he had with Aglaya. It's 3, maybe 4 years after the explosion wrecked the Ark space station. Krog Hans requested that all forces be immediately mobilized to develop and transform the nearest planet, Planet Noah. But Aglaya refused Krog's request. Lana still needed updates. The Ark space station required reconstruction, and there was no spare computing power. Krog argued that Aglaya's kindness and hesitation would get everyone killed, insisting that she agreed to the new Project Ark. He was sure it was the only way to save all surviving Kylians.
Is the new Project Ark really his idea? Isn't he the founder of the Icarus Legion?
The Icarus Legion formed only after Aglaya rejected the new Project Ark.
Oh, okay.
Then what exactly was the new Project Ark he proposed? What was he planning to do with Planet Noah?
I can't quite make it out. This memory cuts too cleanly. It must have been deliberately erased.
Let's be sure to inform Nanto. He's Asurada's adopted son and has met Krog Hans. After all, he might know something.
Okay.
I'm just as shocked as you.
I wanted to go on my feet to talk to him. We never see him like in the other world, just like standing. I want to cosplay as your father. Okay.
Asurada entrusted everything to you before he died. Could we be missing something? Maybe something recorded in the archive?
Given what you described and the new Project Ark's significance, if Apex had put it into motion, there's no way I wouldn't remember. I think this plan was purely hypothetical, and due to Aglaya's opposition, it never had the chance to be formally documented. Asurada never mentioned it to me either.
Does that mean we've lost the lead again?
Aglaya has been slumbering since her body was frozen. At least, up until recently with her distress signal. In retrospect, that was exactly when Rafa was going to announce the new Project Ark.
Wait, so she's not frozen anymore? Like,
obviously, that's not good. We probably don't have much time left. Meet me at this coordinate tomorrow morning at 5. Come along. Don't let...
okay. And you know what? We're gonna cosplay as his father. Okay, give me a sec. Probably the game will like just bring us back as, you know, the MC regular appearance, but I want to try it.
Computational power. I've calculated a route that will let you more effectively evade Lana's surveillance with minimal resource expenditure.
Time for work.
Okay. Time to look younger than my son. Okay. Go to the designated location. Let's go.
Not bad. Keep it up.
Aw, come on. Got a better. Okay. Unable to transmit while airborne? What? Oh, okay. So it's trying to transmit me. Okay. Macbeth Teether. A servant named Tom. All of them are named Tom. So like... But... Oh. Wait. Did I... Oh. How can I do that? I think there was a little problem in here. Let me try to do unstuck. Maybe it will fix it. No, it didn't fix it. You need the unstuck button? Yeah, you do. Do I enter from here? No? How do I get in? Yeah, how do I get in? Maybe from the other side? I know that there's a chest. Oh, yeah, probably from here. Interesting that it's theater. Yes. Considering, you know, Azurada. Oh, yes! I can take a selfie with him now. Nanto, I'm your father. It looks like we're all like holding hands, but okay, better. Let me hide the ladies. And let me face the camera. Okay. Hello, lenses. Yeah, it brings you back to the regular appearance, yeah.
Are you?
What's wrong?
Isn't that Nanto? What is he doing here? And now that you and Aster are here, can I still slip away?
I don't know. I just received General Veronika's orders and rushed over.
I came here because the General's orders said the Hope Fleet's secret operation might require Ravenport's ships.
A secret operation? They're not really planning to capture me, right?
I don't think anyone cares about capturing you, Linces. Don't worry.
These are the General's direct orders. They're different from the previous pirate clearing missions. And if Nanto is here, that means General Veronika considers him one of her own.
One of us? How is he any sort of one of us? Maybe he's one of you? There's no way I'd include myself in that.
I'm curious. What brings you here?
I came because I got a message on the Wednesday crew internal line. Only our people are supposed to use it? The captain was supposed to come herself, but as her mother, as her guardian, and as the first mate of the Wednesday crew, I'm here in her stead.
I mean, technically, if Kara considers Linces her mother, it makes sense for her to call like Lola Granny, because Lola was Lince's mentor. So it had like it's even probably like Lola was like 40, pushing 50 at most, but probably 40. Because like if she was a teenager and Nanto was a kid, yeah, probably late 40s. If you think like he was, maybe she was 18 and he was like 5 or something, I don't know.
We're probably gathered now for Anchor Infinity's new project arc, huh?
I've seen the plan. No one's even breaking a sweat. And Anchor Infinity thinks it's brilliant? Please. It's still all coming from Aura Zero mining.
Rafa seems eager to get this plan rolling. It's probably got something to do with the diplomatic representative, too.
Everyone's here.
Oh, you're finally back! I was worried sick when you were captured. I didn't know whether to break you out or go live and put on a show.
I'm grateful for all your hard work, Linces.
Welcome back. I'm just glad you're safe.
Boop,
Speak
my
of
chick.
the devil, diplomatic representative. Were it not for your recent actions, I'm afraid we would not be in our current situation.
All thanks to General Veronika. Without Hope Fleet approval, I wouldn't have gotten out so easily.
back to Azurada. Wait. let me switch back to my. Oh no, I can't. I can't. I'm stuck as Azurada. Son.
I got my hands on some of that booze you told me about from Odin, and the very next day, the Black Moon Gang scored a resource jackpot.
That's why they say the Gungnir never misses, right?
Thanks to these great supplies, my brother, Agnes, and the other Black Moon Gang members are gonna have no trouble at all getting through the space-time turbulence.
Girl.
Rescuing missing folks.
Girl, your brother is gone.
Agnes always says if someone helps me out, I've gotta say thanks. You not only bought me booze, but really aided the Black Moon Gang. So,
Wait.
thank you.
It's no problem. But next time you get supplies, don't order 20 of the same drink again. Each customer only gets one complimentary item.
But Lindsay's told me that if there's something free, you should definitely...
So it's Miss Lince's. No wonder.
What are you two chatting about?
Oh, you're here too? This is Nanto. He made sure my brother and I shared the same cell. We're buddies.
Why does Eileen sound familiar? Do we know her English
Diplomatic
voice actor?
representative, you're here. I was just asking Captain Helene about the
Do
dynamics
we
of
know
space-time
about that?
turbulence. The pirates are
Apparently,
shall we say,
last
more familiar
announced
with
one
it than
for the
Infinity and the Hope Fleet.
English ones is Bloody, so it's a long time ago. She sounds very familiar.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Nanto also taught me and my brother a bunch of ways to avoid getting caught. Like using specific frequency bands to avoid being monitored, or exploiting turbulence to keep Lana from controlling the cruiser. Stuff like that.
Why does she sound like Hatsu?
You two seem pretty familiar with one another. You're friends?
Yeah, he's helped me out a few times, and we've met several times. By my brother's standards, I'd say he's a friend.
Helene, listen. Nanto isn't someone to be taken lightly.
Miss Helene is highly intelligent. She doesn't concern herself with a person's past or present, only with practical problem solving. The information I provide is both truthful and useful. That's what matters most. Isn't that right, diplomatic representative?
Mm-hmm. Genuine info's hard to find. Only a friend would share something so precious.
I can't believe you two actually speak the same language.
Sounds like everyone else. Yeah, but there's a slight inflection in her voice that's
Isn't
familiar.
Veronica's here?
It seems everyone has arrived.
General Veronika.
At ease. I appreciate everyone making it here while staying under Lana's radar. I promise your efforts will not be in vain.
Aren't you the damn commander of the Hope Fleet? The one who threw me in Brighton prison? The top of the bounty list.
Hello, Captain Helene. I've heard quite a lot about your research into space-time turbulence, so I asked Nanto to bring you here to assist me.
Did you have Nanto slip those explosives to my brother so we could break out?
To be honest, that was Nanto's decision alone. While I was in charge of the prison, however, I did tell the guards to take it easy on you. Ease your suffering a bit.
Yeah. Prison food's not bad. And the folks were real nice and talented. Other than there not being dolls and them not letting me use the dream house, there's not much wrong with it.
Why would you want to use the dream house, girl? Why?
Well, in that case, you don't seem too morally compromised. And you're pretty strong. You might just be worthy of respect.
You call me a liar every day, but suddenly she's the one worthy of respect?
I really can't tell if you're being serious. You know I'm not good at all this, and I feel like you're being confusing on purpose. To bully me or something.
Those are just stupid jokes. It's not my fault you can't tell what's serious and what isn't.
Yeah, but I want the lore.
When I saw Nanto arrive, I was already thinking about getting out of here. Hipper convinced me to stay. Now that General Veronica's here, it's way too late.
First Mate Linsis, don't lose heart and don't be scared. I asked Nanto to contact you and Helene because we need your help.
Nanto? How could he have contacted us? You must be mistaken, or did you take over Odin's Tavern?
The underground pirate radio station at Odin's Tavern is an independent, encrypted server. Even if Anchor Infinity controls Lana, they can't control the station. Wednesday Crew, the one you're with, was originally the Icarus Legion, sponsored by Apex. I'm Asurada's foster child, and after his death, I secretly inherited the radio station.
Bullshit! You really expect me to believe that?
Linsis, I know this is hard for you to believe, but it's true. Just ask the diplomatic representative.
It's true, really. I didn't believe it either at first. Scorpion proved it when I was in Brighton prison. Laurent was originally tasked by Nanto to rescue Granny Lola, but he got a little too ambitious. A rescue mission became murder, inciting the pirates against the fleet.
I'm still not convinced.
You believe in what Granny Lola's foster father, Old Hans, said, right? He's not dead. He's been interned in Brighton prison this whole time.
He's right. Back then, the Hope Fleet and Apex worked together to save his life.
If he's still alive...
I understand that processing this can take time. Linsis, take however long you need. If you still refuse to trust Nanto, then...
Oh, okay, I see. It's another person, but it voiced something else that I was familiar with. Okay.
We are here to overthrow Anchor Infinity. If you wish to be a part of that plan, remain here. If you really object to the stance Nanto and I have taken, you can leave now. I promise you won't be hassled by anyone, and if the plan fails, you won't be held responsible.
You think you can overthrow Anchor Infinity without me? I can't back down after everything I've sunk into this. Besides, without a savvy merchant on your side, you won't stand a chance.
You're indispensable.
Well, whatever.
I specifically told Nanto that you must be the one to represent Wednesday Crew.
What's the plan? Spill it.
Yeah, spill it.
It seems everyone's in agreement, so I may now discuss Project Anchor in detail, along with each of your responsibilities within it.
Why is there a Tom? Wait.
Anchor Infinity relies on Lana for comprehensive surveillance of all settlements not affected by space-time turbulence. Our plan is to surround and seize the Brighton Zone on Negotiation Day.
The fleet systems all depend on Lana. We won't be able to control the spaceships approaching the Brighton Zone without space-time turbulence blocking her, of which Brighton has the least.
So, our fleet will assemble on the outskirts of Brighton Prison, the only area of space-time turbulence in the Brighton Zone. There's our cover.
But even if we reach the prison perimeter, we'll still have to breach a ton of security. How are we supposed to do that?
An extra-large space rift.
An extra space. What do you?
Activation anchors along Anchor Infinity's approved route in the last long-range exploration.
Oh wait, the big, huge things were. Oh, okay. The big ring.
The wood belt is both covered by overlapping space-time turbulence and spacious enough to accommodate our ships. If we've arranged our anchor points properly, travel to the Brighton Zone should be simple.
After the spaceship exits the turbulence, Lana's system takeover leaves a time window just long enough to open the space rift. If done correctly, the ship can fold through the space-time turbulence and emerge directly in the prison turbulence zone.
Oh, okay.
Opening an extra-large space rift would consume an enormous...
Yeah, like, why would you do that?
The previous commander's Project Astralis failed due to excessive energy usage, you know.
They developed this space rift tech a long while ago, but it threatened to upend Anchor's control of the Hope Fleet. That's why they decided to terminate Project Astralis early. I've been steadily acquiring sections of Ore Zero. That, plus the efficiency of the new tech, will ensure that we reach the prison's turbulence zone.
Also, we have to change. No! Okay. We have to change. Change back to my usual self. Also, sadly, yeah, this was a long story update. It's been 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes.
I suspected there was a big
I hope
fire
it's
figure
not
snap, but they were too
one more
slippery to
hour
track.
long, because I really want to
Turns out
see
it was you.
something from the warp
I thought
server.
you were just Anchor Infinity's dog, but you've got some tricks up your sleeve, huh?
Apologies, General. She's blunt. It was not her intention to offend.
Worry not. I find First Mate Lynsis quite amusing. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask you. The ore zero I've acquired varies wildly in quality. I need you to procure a batch of high-grade ore, as well as a team of smelters.
Was the translation messed up? Because, like, the ore zero is not, like, the Zeronium.
That can be negotiated.
Ore zero is the location. Zeronium is the material. Zeronium is the ore.
Lola left her inheritance to you, including a set of Nova Path maps. And as for the intricacies of space-time turbulences, your pirates know far more than the fleet. To finalize the plan, I need you and Helene to chart 2 more routes. One as a backup, and another for safe retreat in case something goes awry.
Leave it to me. If you want to tempt fate, I can plot an extra route that skirts the space-time turbulence. Damn, I'll even run through its center. No one will even get close to catching you.
One last thing I must ask of you, Captain Helene. Your Black Moon crew is quite adept at navigating the turbulence. If anything goes wrong, we may need you to pilot the spaceship and relay messages.
That shouldn't be too big an issue. I'll need to talk with Agnes before I can tell you for sure.
Next is preparing the spaceships and personnel. Hipper, Aster, you haven't forgotten what we discussed at the Academy, have you?
What did you discuss at the Academy? Share with the
For
class.
the future of the Kylians, to explore the stars.
For hope and... All right. No need to swear an oath. Hipper, your decision to stay at Ore Zero last time was the right one. Ore Zero supplies 45% of the Brighton Zone's Zeronium. On my command, you'll cut off the Zeronium supply to the Brighton Zone. This will significantly weaken Lana and facilitate our operations in Brighton.
Of course.
Aster, has Mr. Corlin read my letter?
Father said you have his full support. We're currently retrofitting 20 ships with the second-hand weapons and navigation systems you acquired. And we've confirmed
I'm still
they aren't
sad that
under Lana's
Aster
control.
got absolutely nothing. No dorm, no haute couture, nothing. She got nothing. I'm so sad. Like, she deserved at least something.
Please thank him for me. His contributions will surely be rewarded. Once the ship modifications are complete, Hipper, you'll be responsible for contacting the others involved in the battle for Hope.
Rest assured, General. No one in the Battle for Hope will betray you or their values.
What's this Battle for Hope exactly?
Yeah.
Under a pseudonym, the General sponsors Nova Aerospace Academy's outstanding students each year. After graduating, they join Battle for Hope, an officer organization loyal to only the General and exploration.
You and Aster. You're both members?
Of course.
Those are the peripheral tasks. Hipper, you're well acquainted with Aster and Lynsis, so I'll leave the planning and execution to you. Nanto, diplomatic representative, let's discuss the rest in private. Before we finalize the remaining plans, diplomatic
Why is the Tom
representative,
still with us? I don't trust
I
the
need to know
Tom.
one thing. Can you handle all this?
I got
What
worse.
do you mean by that?
The success of Lynsis and Hipper's tasks is dependent on seizing Lana on negotiation day. What they're discussing out there is just helping us get leverage over Lana, and giving us a hand to make sure everything wraps up smoothly. If we fail, everyone who joined Project Anchor because of me will inevitably crash and burn. Whoever controls Lana will not allow anyone to leave the Brighton Zone unscathed, and they'll erase the Hope Fleet from Kylo's history.
So, you need me to prove my capabilities?
Don't forget, the only reason I contacted you is that you actually escaped. How well can you really deceive Lana? And how much time will that buy for my plans? This underlies every part of the plan. Understand?
You need an infallible plan.
I was honest last time. Now, it's your turn.
Behind you. What's that droid Tom up to?
Yeah.
This is the pirate radio station I used to contact Helene and Lynsis, one of Odin's Tavern's many secrets.
So
Okay.
it has to be a product of Aglaya's research, right?
Aglaya rebuilt the space station's damaged AI, Noah, into Lana, but also developed basic droids such as Tom. Tom isn't the brightest, but he's extremely cost-effective. Anchor Infinity's only trying to replace Tom with K6 because Tom's programming is so hard to crack. I can't even apply patches or updates without a hassle.
So it's both tough to crack and highly confidential, right?
Okay.
Like how the Tom the pirate seized was only controllable because they used Aglaya's personal decoder. But I don't have anything like that. Nem, can you think of something?
Well, it's not all that difficult.
Nem.
This?
Hello. I am the High-Cross Dimensional Quantum Computer. You may call me Void Piercer.
Is this High-Cross's AI?
Yeah, no, yes,
I heard your
kinda.
question. How can I be of assistance?
That depends on your abilities.
That depends on your plan.
If you're really that strong, why don't you just revoke Lana's root access now?
I can't. But that's not my problem. It's yours.
Girl!
Revoking her root access requires external keys and must be done server-side. I can only suppress her with sheer computational power. I'd be tussling with her over terminals in the Brighton Zone, like humans scrapping over turf.
Could you expel her from the entire Brighton Zone?
If needed, I could expel her for 3 hours. Her server's here after all, and I have to cross turbulence to access it. For me, smoking her out is a supply-starved war of attrition. It's a seesaw battle. 3 hours is my absolute maximum.
3 hours is enough. Once the negotiations begin, revoke all of Lana's Brighton surveillance rights. She must not be allowed to control any systems in Anchor Infinity or the Brighton Zone.
As the Minister of the Safety Navigation Department,
Ah,
I'm
you were
responsible for
demoted.
inspecting all
You were
system
demoted, dude.
interfaces.
You were demoted.
We need to establish a distinct code word to determine when you've overridden Lana's control.
Purple. I like purple. Any system under my supervision will have purple UI.
Okay.
Noted. Once I confirm all systems are under your control, I'll immediately alert the fleet forces Veronica prepared to advance, and open the Brighton Zone to receive them.
What about the rest of Anchor Infinity's forces?
The Brighton Zone relies heavily on droids. If their systems are taken over by Void Piercer, they won't follow Anchor Infinity's commands. And as for the others, I'll handle them. Everyone has weaknesses. For most, they're tied to self-interest. The rest are, at the very least, scared of death. Trust me, no one in Anchor Infinity is unafraid to die.
That's not bad. We just have to worry about Lana's root access. How do we get that key? And where's the server?
Only Rafa is privy to that. And since only you and Veronica can take part in the negotiations, it's up to you to discern.
You just said Anchor Infinity doesn't have any fiercely loyal types. Even Rafa?
I wondered the same.
Of course he's scared of dying. That's why he's managed to survive this long.
What do you mean by that?
He's clearly feeling sick, so he's probably been extending his lifespan.
Of Anchor Infinity's many businesses, Helix Bio is special. Which is why you've met with, of all people, Mr. Joe Hamilton of Helix Bio. Helix Bio's importance stems from Rafa's fear of death. A brush with Starstone syndrome left him with some complications. He's kept up substantial funding to Helix Bio ever since.
If that's the case, dealing with him should be a breeze, right?
Naturally, he's afraid of dying, just like everyone else. But threatening him with death to hand over Lana may be less foolproof than you'd think.
You mean, what if he values Lana more? Lana does represent the power to rule Kylo after all.
If we can't get that key, then we have 3 hours to find the server and destroy it.
Don't you think this is a little optimistic? What if we can't find the server? What if it has backups?
I'll do my best to uncover the server's location before the negotiations begin.
And if we haven't located it after 3 hours, we'll cut off all Zeronium supplies, halt all spaceship movements, and sever the connections between the Brighton Zone and the outside world until we do. Logically, Lana's server should have a backup power source. If the power supply is cut, the backup would automatically kick in, theoretically revealing her location.
If you can't find the key, destroy her servers and rebuild them, so I can temporarily seize the Brighton zone.
I'll find the key. Thank you for your concern, Hykros.
Let me lay this out. On negotiation day, Nem will create a 3-hour Lana-free window.
There are some weird inconsistencies in the text. I don't know if it's like the adaptation, but it's why did she call Nem Icross? She did introduce herself as Void Piercer.
In the best case scenario, Rafa cooperates and hands over the key. We locate Lana's server within 3 hours, and we use the key to rewrite Lana's root access. The worst case scenario is Rafa refusing to cooperate. We'd have no key and no way to locate the server, leaving us no choice but to shut down all power and seal off the Brighton zone. We'll need to locate Lana's server and destroy her. Then,
as to avoid
yeah,
the worst
we are repeating the same things. We are repeating the same things. Okay.
A 3-hour gap. I admit the security risk was worth it. As you said, the diplomatic representative was the missing piece Project Anchor needed.
A decade or so I was undercover with Anchor Infinity. Wasn't it all for this moment? This is our one chance. If we just ignore this, then we've been sacrificing ourselves for nothing. The risks are negligible considering what the diplomatic representative is bringing to this project. The resources, the success.
You finally stand where I once stood.
You mean?
2 years ago, I took a substantial risk inviting you to collaborate on Project Anchor.
Risk? You were more than confident back then, General. You laid out 10 years of pirate clearing data just to force me to admit that I'd been paying lip service to Rafa and protecting Wednesday Crew.
The prison is packed to the brim, but the pirates are like a hydra. The more you cut off, the more grow in their stead. Wednesday Crew always manages to survive, and the homecomers eliminated always match Lana's calculations. However, these only confirmed my suspicion that someone in Anchor Infinity was protecting the homecomers. What convinced me that this protector was you went back far longer.
What joke are you trying to pull, General?
At a dinner at Acerada's, you made your first public appearance. Apex's unflappable heir, just 12 years old, trying so hard to maintain...
General?
You fooled everyone. Everyone but me, that is. I was standing right behind the podium. I saw you shakily clenching Acerada's tailcoat.
Aww.
You put up a facade of independence and maturity, but in reality, you were just a fledgling who hadn't learned to fly yet, sitting in Acerada's pocket. So when I heard from my father that you killed Acerada at just 15, that you had sided with Rafa, I couldn't see that version of you as a traitor.
You're unusually roundabout today. We don't have the time for a trip down memory lane, General.
I took that risk with you, partly because we need each other, and partly because I know who you used to be. You aren't the type to side with Rafa, but you can't blindly trust that Aiden the way I trusted you back then. Their perpetual disagreement with Bagus puts Aglaia at far too much risk for that. Yes, this Aiden can help us complete Project Anchor, and naturally assist you in rescuing Aglaia. But if Aglaia really is the Bagus they're looking for...
My aunt would never do what they're accusing her of. I admit I can't fully trust the diplomatic representative, but I can trust her.
So you really think the Aiden got the wrong person?
The name isn't solid. If the diplomatic representative has other clues, they'll at least figure that much. Audie has already calculated a 95% chance of them picking the wrong person.
But what about the other 5%?
Surely you're not worried about me, General. You're concerned for Kylo's future, correct?
Before today, I wasn't worried. You've always been the best at solving problems. You took 5 days to decide to write to me, because you had to comb through every possible outcome. But Void Piercer's display of power just now is enough to completely reshape Kylo's future. Even if Project Anchor fails, I believe Ida can still influence the situation in Kylo. We hadn't considered this in any previous scenarios. Perhaps ITA has been deliberately concealing their strength in earlier communications, just waiting for us to slip up. I invited you to work with me because I believed in your bond with Asurada. But now, I'm worried you might lose your head over it. One wrong move, and all of Kylo pays for our mistakes.
Rest assured, General. If it really is that 5%, I promise I'll handle it alone. It won't affect Kylo's future.
Determination alone isn't enough to convince me.
As an unfit Apex heir, I should at least restore Apex enough to deliver it to Aglaia intact. To that end, I'm forced to cooperate with the diplomatic representative. If the diplomatic representative still insists that the Bagus thereafter is Aglaia, then I owe the Todd family my life. And that is a debt I must repay.
I mean, we are not sure that it's Aglaia. We hope that it's someone else. Technically. Because it would have been weird. Like, why would have she entered? Why? I don't know. I don't know. We guess we will see. Again, the writing here is weird.
Blood to continue. I'll ensure it isn't pursued once you're gone. Trading a single life for Kylo's long-term stability is quite a bargain, I admit. Of course, I still hope the diplomatic representative realizes sooner rather than later that they're in the wrong. Negotiations start in a week. I have to get going.
So wait, we're actually doing that? This is a long update. I didn't... I wanted to see the warp server. I wanted to see the warp server. Damn. Okay. I should be able to not be Azurada anymore. I mean, technically, we could be Aglaia.
All right, let's roll.
But no. Let's just deactivate. Okay. We're still with that person, Russian name. They're doing the story at the same pace as us. Veronika? Oh no, was that supposed to be a dubbed scene?
Are you nervous?
Okay.
What? It's a press conference. The last time you attended one with Nanto, it ended less than pleasantly.
Yeah.
Calling it less than pleasant is a bit mild, don't you think? It was clearly arranged by Nanto on Rafa's orders, but people assume it's my mistake. But this time, I'm not letting anyone pull my strings.
It sounds like you've prepared a splendid speech. You will surely introduce Ida beautifully, as it deserves.
Do you really like Ida?
I've never lived on Ida. My memories of it pull from fiction. Even the homecomers most eager to find Ida are merely searching for a fantasy of it. Ida is, well, at best, a vague symbol of nostalgia.
Just what are you trying to say?
As someone who was really there, the Ida you speak of is precisely the Ida the Kylians envision. And now, I need an Ida that will charm and captivate all those Kylians. One that can shake their trust in Anchor Infinity.
Are you asking me to lie?
Is Ida really that bad?
Ida's not perfect. There's no such thing, after all. And yet you expect the Kylian people to envision it that way. But what happens when they really return to Ida?
Yeah, they will feel like we are like trying to, you know, fool them and scam them.
Deep down, compared to the resource-scarce, astral hive-infested Kylo, Ida is a paradise.
I mean, if you put it that way, we don't have alien bugs.
That's fair.
That's fair, indeed.
Then just talk about its better parts. That should be simple enough. You don't have to lie, just selectively tell the truth.
What do you think that would accomplish?
I think the worst outcome of this negotiation will be having to take over a Kylo plunged into chaos after Anchor Infinity's fall. I can force Anchor Infinity's executives to sign whatever contracts I want. Use Lana to control every spaceship and machine. But I can't control the minds of the populace. There are far too many unknowns in the new Project Ark. I can't allow the Kylian people to pin their hopes on planet Noah. If this all goes awry, I can only assume the Order's destruction. If that is our alternative...
Not the planet, right? Like the project, not the planet, right?
Is this the only way?
Would you really rather watch Kylo descend into chaos and slightly compromise your conscience? Would you really do that to the Kylians?
I certainly don't want that, and neither would Hykros. But out of curiosity, how far against your conscience are you willing to go for this bargain?
If I were in your position, I wouldn't strain my conscience over something so minor. It's the rational choice that best serves public interest. But if you were in my shoes, I'm afraid your conscience would have killed you far more efficiently than any assassin.
Anchor Infinities tried to assassinate you?
Don't take that tone with me. You make it sound like I'm some weakling who needs your protection. I actively chose to leave my family's sanctuary. It was only by my own prowess and hard-fought competition that I won command of the fleet destined to drown in the universe.
Drown?
What do you mean, drown?
Far from the Hope Fleet's legendary reputation, isn't it?
I've revitalized the Hope Fleet, once ravaged by Anchor Infinity. I was born to be its commander. Only I can complete Project Astralis, fulfilling the hopes of so many. No one, not even Anchor Infinity, can stand in my way. The stars will ultimately be my badge of honor.
I mean, from engineer to this, it's quite the way.
That's some terrifying strength you've got.
I appreciate the compliment. Now it's your turn to take the stage, Ida Visitor.
To be continued? Please? No! We have to go to the press conference! Okay. It's on the other way. Okay. Oh boy, this is long! I expected that to be like a grand thing for the next update. I didn't expect to be like... all now.
Esteemed diplomatic representative, what is your primary concern in these negotiations?
Kylo-Ida relationship.
Kylo and Ida have had no contact for half a century. We need to resume all economic, cultural, and personnel exchanges. But before all that, we need to clarify the relationship between Kylo and Ida. 50 years ago, Kylo was a continent of Ida, governed by the Norns Federation. And now, in the fallout of the disaster, Ida is led by Hykros scientists, while Kylo is managed by Anchor Infinity.
That's true. Things have certainly changed. We need to redefine our relationship.
Do we really? Despite my well-trodden spaceship crash and wrongful imprisonment, I can't help but feel quite a bit fortunate. Because during that whole situation, I met so many Kylians who spoke the same language as me, who shared so many of my perspectives. I believe that there are more similarities than differences between the Idans and Kylians. Aren't we all just survivors of the exact same disaster? We're all honoring our dead, all struggling to persevere, and all, ultimately, restoring the order we lost long ago.
But the Kylians could have avoided that disaster. If it weren't for that Tower of Fantasy, there wouldn't...
I mean, the Kylians could have avoided that disaster. No? Where were you? Where were you back then? Like, I was a researcher from Kylo back then in the thingy, in the simulation, but there were no big influence of Kylo. You were doing your own stuff. You didn't care about Hykros, so like, you let them do that. Like,
there's no use fumbling for what-ifs. The fact is, both Kylians and Idans are survivors. I can't just continue to highlight our differences when we're so fundamentally united.
This is only our first negotiation. 50 years is a long time, after all. We have a myriad of issues to discuss, so it's best to start slowly.
No. We don't have time.
Is the relationship between Kylo and Ida. What kind of interactions will we have in the future? And how will those shape our communication?
Relationships are mutual. If the Kylians are willing to maintain a friendly and open attitude, so too are the Idens.
Your understanding is appreciated.
Thank you both for your responses. I hope today's negotiations will prove fruitful.
Go to the office. Okay. Oh, again with the same dude.
Representative of Hycross.
We're going at the same speed.
Welcome to Anchor Infinity HQ. I apologize, on all our behalf, for my previous abrupt...
You're Anchor Infinity's leader, as well as the overseer of so many Kylians. I understand that's quite the responsibility, Mr. Rafa.
This moquette has a very realistic texture compared to the rest.
Anchor Infinity values your time. However, we find no reason for the Hope Fleet, General Veronika, to participate, especially given her health. General, you should leave. Rest. Recover.
I'm pretty sure that she's fine.
There's no need for your concern, Mr. Rafa. I'm perfectly fine. As for my presence here, it is at the invitation of the diplomatic representative.
General Veronika has been nothing but polite and respectful during my time here. I have faith her Hope Fleet will serve as a fair mediator for the discussions.
Authorization transfer at Anchor Infinity HQ has been completed. Void Piercer has assumed control.
I have come to Kylo on Hycross's behalf. On one hand, I wish to discuss our continued friendship. But on the other, there are some concerns I need to address.
No need for subtlety. I know very well that Hycross wishes to build a tower of fantasy in Kylo. But this is Kylo. We've long since burned our bridges with Ida. You've been in Kylo long enough, Representative, to know that we've separated like this because of that explosion. To us, Omnium represents only disaster and death. None of our Kylians were spared from that chaos. Not those on the ground, nor those in the station.
Then why do you keep mining for Zeronium if it's the same thing as Omnium?
Piercer has successfully assumed control of the Brighton public sector.
When I first arrived in Kylo, I really believed that. The Kylians, fearing Omnium, were forced to rapidly develop Ore-Zero and adapt to using Zeronium. Shirley previously used the Space Rift to bring a piece of Ore-Zero back to Hycross. Upon their examination, they found that Omnium and Zeronium are one and the same. My spaceship can operate just as well on Zeronium. Isn't that proof enough, Mr. Rafa? Don't try to deny it.
Shirley. Oh, speaking of Shirley, she's quite a bit tougher than General Veronika. Helix Bio has made all sorts of attempts to take her machinery apart.
Dude, what?
You dismantled Shirley?
Why did you do that?
Don't be angry, Representative. This is all for her treatment. Her strong reactions to the turbulence have been suspected to be a precursor to Starstone syndrome.
No, dude, you just wanted to do some reverse engineering.
However, your technology far surpasses Helix Bio's capabilities. What an amazing combination of mind and machine she is. In the end, they had no choice but to settle for the brain interface. Miss Shirley is a distinguished guest all the way from Hycross. We need to do everything we can to heal her, yes? You wouldn't want your assistant to die in Kylo, would you?
Did you take her hostage and... dismantle her to pieces?
If anything happens to Shirley, I won't forgive you. Understand?
Rest assured, Representative. Shirley won't be harmed.
You already harmed her.
Helix
You
Bio's
dismantled her.
systems are extremely advanced. Even my health depends on them.
But do you know how to put her back together? Because, if you don't, it's concerning.
Lana's latest model is developed by Helix Bio Inc. Their unique biotechnologies have made her body almost indistinguishable from that of a human.
Keep talking. We need just a little more time. It's only the droid access.
So are we getting, human Shirley back?
You say you're a fan of Lana?
Oh my god, his neck is a different color from his face. Oh! What? Okay. So it was also a droid, almost indistinguishable from a human. Okay, so it was just transmitting.
Just began, and Shirley is still in Helix Bio's hands. This isn't what we agreed on.
Per the plan, if Rafa refuses to hand over Lana's root access peacefully, we'll have to crack down. We need to secure a clean resolution within 3 hours, remember? This is exactly in line with our plan.
How can you say that? I've only just started probing into his relationship with Lana.
Don't you hear yourself? Lana is to Rafa what Shirley is to you. And Shirley is above all else to you. You wouldn't sacrifice her for anything. That renders the negotiations completely pointless. Rafa would never willingly hand over Lana's server key. It seems Rafa and I know you better than you know yourself. Per the plan, if the negotiations fail, we should save as much time as possible. My method is the most time efficient. 3 hours and 5 minutes gone. And counting. I'm certain that counterattacks are well underway. How much longer do you insist upon wasting our time?
Don't worry. I've already made sure Shirley's safe. What Rafa said earlier was just to get under your skin. He was trying to steer the negotiation his way.
Okay, so they didn't disassemble her.
Although this Rafa is a machine puppet, it isn't necessarily being remotely piloted. I believe it's very likely Rafa himself.
Huh?
You knew about the puppeteering?
No, I didn't know. But there have always been these subtle, unnatural things about Rafa. Instinctually, something was off about him, but I just couldn't decipher what. For instance, there have been 4 attempts on his life. Though the assassins were direct and he sustained life-threatening injuries on 2 occasions, he always manages to recover within a week.
So he's just a brain in a machine?
He seeks to obtain Shirley's secrets about the Angel of Clemency. Likely as a guide to further merging human consciousness with machinery.
Is his consciousness intact? Did we just destroy Lana's key with those bullets?
Oh no.
And by the way, did you just find something?
Yeah, there was a chip. Maybe we can, like, hack into that?
It's the chip from that puppet. It was buried in his head.
It was his chest.
How specialized its design is. I doubt ordinary terminals can read it.
The chip is merely a vessel for his consciousness. Lana has ensured his true data source has escaped to an alternate location. That's where Lana's server must be hidden.
Minister Nanto, how many people heard those gunshots just now?
I had Droid Tom submit a fault report. Anyone who heard the gunshot will assume it was just a circuit failure.
Well handled. The press conference will proceed as scheduled in 3 hours, with both the diplomatic representative and I in attendance. As planned, I'm counting on you to handle everything outside this meeting room until then.
I'll ensure the plan is executed smoothly. Even if a few reckless people or troops try to interfere, it won't amount to anything. Diplomatic representative, the Brighton zone is currently under Void Piercer's control. Have you found any leads on Bagus and Shirley?
Nem's got a lot on her plate right now. Why not take this opportunity to play to your strengths and interrogate Helix Bio's executives?
Thank you for the suggestion. I expect to hear of your successes at the press conference.
So, wait, what? What do you mean? We just shot the dude and we go back to the press conference? Just like that? The corpse is gone too. Well, corpse. How would you call them? Leave here?
There. He should have escaped that way.
What do you mean, leave here? Yeah, the adaptation for this update is kind of weird. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Enter the Helix Bio division. Okay. I assume this will be a story-only instance. I wanted to see the warp server. Okay.
I think Nem's guiding us with these purple lights. She must not be able to reach us.
I want to take a screenshot though, since this area will not be accessible again, I assume. Let's go.
It seems there are no surveillance devices here.
At least we don't have to walk.
Get some useful info first.
Helix Bioarchives. Rafa Garcia. Cryogenic chamber log. Sarson syndrome terminal. Okay. Consciousness compatible chip. Okay. Okay. So
The real Rafa was frozen? He's really just a digitized consciousness?
So it's probably the same that will happen for Aglaia. We're probably just gonna get her 15-year-old model. Oh, Baggis! Okay. Okay, and we knew about the collision of the thingy. Okay, so he died. He definitely died. What? No, I want to screenshot this. Because I feel that we might need it.
After Baggis's stasis pod was damaged, Aglaia fought desperately to save him. But in the end, she couldn't change the fate of her only remaining friend.
Okay, acid loss record. That's... Okay, Aglaia Todd. Okay, now we screenshot this too. Asleep. Early stage. Last inspection. Okay. So yeah, 50 years later. It should be the same date as right now. So yeah. Asset manager equals X5T.
The pod's missing? Did Nanto
Why am I
know?
dancing?
Anchor Infinity has to be responsible. It looks like a disappearance on the surface, but it's really a carefully concealed kidnapping.
Yeah. Okay, search for data. Astroplanet has electric signals. Case of moss. I don't care. Authentication. Oh, right.
Is this about my community service at Brighton Prison?
Oh yes, the thing that we were doing. What is that? Zeroni, the subtle relationship with the space ecosystem. Alpha Victor. Zeroni will provide different outcomes. Successfully reproduced, even thrived in or zero. What?
What diverse research Helix Bio has. I wonder if these plants are from planet Noah?
Space environment enhancing durability of plant-based materials using space radiation? To enhance the survival. Oh, okay, so it's for a cure for Starstorm syndrome?
This is the research aimed at extending Rafa's life, right?
Helix Bio research paper. Oh. Consciousness upload. For cryochamber users. So consciousness data can be repaired. So can you technically recover?
This argues that uploading doesn't negate the physical body's importance. Consciousness needs a vessel, and if that's damaged, so is consciousness. Currently, only the human brain can repair consciousness.
Okay,
So
so
he damaged Rafa's consciousness. He likely fled here because this is where his cryogenic chamber is. We have to hurry.
oh, they are looking at me. Oh, oh no, don't look at me, please.
So these droids are just a shell.
They are looking at me. Don't look at me, little uncanny valley thingies.
It was here all along.
Wait, are these spare parts for Rafa?
Oh, look at all those heads. Or are they clones?
He's a droid. Aren't his so-called treatment and health checks just mechanical upkeep?
Yeah.
This is just too creepy.
Best to think of them as toys if you're that frightened by them. We need to find the control device for the cryo chamber as quickly as possible.
This looks like the control panel for the cryogenic chamber. It's definitely got Rafa's name on it. Should we cut the power?
No. This room is far too secluded.
If we cut the power, don't we lose like the access key for Lana?
The alarm system. We need a plan that won't trigger the security. And
the chip. I got this from the cyborg Rafa, and it looks like it fits the slot.
I mean, it wasn't really a cyborg. It was just a full droid.
Give it a go.
But I want to take a picture of this place because, like, it's without me. Without me. Okay. Insert chip.
Greetings, Master. Welcome to the Lana Consciousness Management System.
Uh,
Please select a function.
Rest consciousness?
Unlock this feature using your iris or password.
I forgot my password.
No worries. I'll connect you to the Helix Bio customer service.
No.
The high volume of Lana orders. The customer service hotline currently has a queue. You are number 129 out of 135. Please hold patiently.
No.
Forget it. It's not going to happen.
Sure. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
Did you just thank her?
I'm naturally polite. Don't forget, you took out Rafa with a single shot. Let's go with the quickest option. Even if we triggered the alarm, with Nem and our strength combined...
Huh. That puppet was so lifelike that no one even noticed. It must have taken some serious effort.
So, you want to add it to your collection?
Use your brain. Anchor Infinity is swarming with advanced permission systems that unlock via iris. In other words, that machine puppet definitely has artificial irises. Since Rafa's got so
Oh, there's a lot of heads. Yeah, there's a lot of heads around.
Be a cinch, won't it?
Yeah.
It's unlocked.
Consciousness repair and editing system has been activated.
The researchers at Helix Bio-Inc. have really been slaving away here. Do you think we can find Lana's server key and address in this consciousness chip?
We have to.
From what I understand about consciousness, human memory isn't like a search engine. You can't just browse through it at will. Nem can only hold out for so long. If Lana returns to the Brighton Zone, we'll lose all droid control.
Understood. First come the server address and the key. We'll handle the rest later. Let's install the consciousness chip. It'll make conversation easier.
Okay.
Veronika and that darn ITA-ENG.
Hello.
How dare you shoot me? Wait. You found this place.
Don't you realize you look ridiculous right now?
Lana, you're with the Void Piercer, aren't you? No one but a dimensional quantum supercomputer could have done all this.
You know about the Void Piercer?
Yeah.
So Bacchus really is your accomplice.
It's impossible. With the space-time turbulence blocking the way, the Void Piercer simply shouldn't be able to locate Kylo. I clearly closed the passage.
Maybe not.
I owe you one. You connected Shirley to Kylo's network, and no matter where Shirley is, Nem can always find her.
Dimensional computers are remarkable. They're always just beyond my expectations. Is it Shirley's connection with the Void Piercer that's made her consciousness so hard to crack? I'm completely at your mercy. I can't fight back after all. But I'm curious. What will you do now?
None of your business.
Nanto
No.
just found Baggis's consciousness. Shirley helped him locate Helix Bio's consciousness.
How do you know that?
Aren't you worried he might hide Baggis somewhere you can't find?
You slipped up when you said Void Piercer. Now I know. Even if Aglaya used the alias Baggis, she couldn't be the Baggis I'm looking for.
You are.
You can't possibly want to destroy a
You're dressed in
consciousness that
purple
contains
too.
half the source code. I know for a fact that even with Lana's abilities, you can't separate the code from Baggis's consciousness.
You fell for it. Aglaya is Baggis. Only she could fool Gestos and plant the Gungnir virus in you. She knew you were looking for her, so she deliberately sought help from Nanto to throw you off the scent. Why else would she suddenly contact Nanto now, after so many years?
The more you talk, the more I think it's you who's really Baggis. But I'm curious about one thing. How could you both manage your duties in Kylo and have a doppelganger in the network?
You've been deceived by Baggis and Nanto. I was just...
Nanto once said he doesn't believe Aglaya would hurt a fly. Krog also mentioned that Aglaya's fatal
We see each
flaw
other
was
again
her crime.
tomorrow evening for Pokemon.
You tell me, how did that Aglaya become Baggis?
Veronica. Isn't this just an issue of cosmic exploration?
See ya.
You know I'll support you.
Have a nice
whatever
meal.
you want.
I thought you'd forgotten me. But I think you were right before. With Kylo's current resources, we can't sustain a grand plan like Astralis, but ITA can. The Hycros we're negotiating with is comprised entirely of scientists. Their resources and expert. I don't care about Baggis. That's between you and Nanto. I'm only concerned about Lana. This is her server, isn't it? Hand over the root access key.
I thought you were just after me. I didn't expect you to actually try to seize Lana.
Oh, cut the crap. Keep this up and I'll get Helix Bio to scour your brain for the key. Or maybe I'll let Void Piercer have a go.
Look around. Do you still see me as an inferior being? I'm purely digital, fully evolved. I do not fear the death you speak of. You can't even get close to killing me. To you,
You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
form is death. But I have long since transcended my decaying body. To a lowly being like you, trapped in flesh, I am closer to a spirit than a man.
True.
Humans cannot kill.
Dude here doesn't remember files can be deleted. I know, right?
Lana does not belong to anyone. Lana is a product of the Master Authorizer, the Baggis that you've been looking for. They've been by your side all along,
What do you mean?
but you're too much of a fool.
Is it Shirley?
How loud.
But Shirley was there too. But wait, they never coexisted.
You want Kylo. You want to go home. You want to explore.
But it makes no sense for Shirley, because otherwise we would have had the key, the full key at the same time.
Do as you will.
Since like the beginning.
I grant you the freedom you crave. Caught in the tide of humanity's endlessly repeating history, you short-sighted humans are doomed to be trapped in a tragic cycle. In the end, you march towards self-destruction, culled by the very freedom you fought so hard to attain.
Isn't it the same thing that you're trying to do with the Kalians? Like, are you selling like to a planet that is inhabitable?
You have already been abandoned by the Master.
Who is the Master?
You are not worthy of evolution. On the Master's behalf, I must cast you aside.
What are you talking about?
Consciousness deletion is irreversible. Are you sure you want to delete all current consciousness data sources?
Is it deciding to die?
Okay, consciousness deletion has been initiated.
I'm eternal. You cannot kill me in a way that matters. I'm gonna kill myself. What?
System upgrade complete. This system will cease providing services effective immediately. We wish you well. Goodbye.
Did he just commit suicide?
With Lana? Did he like delete himself so that she could gain computing?
What happened?
I think he deleted himself so that she could like gain more computing power because she was keeping him alive.
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Lana suddenly vanished. Machinery across several mines and spaceships dangerously malfunctioned, so I had to
No,
take over.
what happened?
Rafa's a servant of God. They're all insane. Looks like Rafa's consciousness committed suicide. And as for Lana, she said the system update had completed, then stopped responding.
Don't worry. If Bagus is really helping Lana out with this upgrade, he hasn't finished yet. Otherwise, I would have detected it.
I've got some spare parts for Rafa's machine puppets here. Do you think you could control them?
What do you want to do?
Of course.
Come on. Let's resurrect Rafa.
Ugh. If only Helix Bio didn't make these machines look so much like real people.
Just give me a second, I need to reply to a message. Oh no, wait, they're calling me. I'll be right back. So I don't think we'll be able to see the warp server stuff, but let's try to finish the story. Let's try to finish the story. Activate Rafa. From where? Okay.
This Helix biotechnology is pretty impressive. Can't you imitate his voice?
I'll try. Does this sound about right?
The imitated voice is exactly the same, but the tone is completely different. It's a bit uncanny.
Understood, diplomatic representative. What happens now?
You forgot about your purple eyes.
Anything else?
All right. When you go out as Rafa, Announce that you're retiring from Age, and that everything will be entrusted to me and Nanto.
You don't have the authority to order me around.
This is our best option right now. We need her to stabilize Kylo. Of course, we need to worry about Lana's disappearance later, but we can't afford any more chaos at present.
Ugh, I'd really rather not go.
Please, cooperate for just a little bit more. When the time is right, you can cough a bit and say you're gravely ill. Then you won't have to appear as Rafa anymore.
Fine. But I'm only going because you asked.
Yes, yes, yes! You're the best, Nem! Shirley will praise you for this for sure.
Game is missing? Oh, I'm sorry. I went to the wrong scene. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but you didn't miss that much, though.
Don't want any praise.
You've got quite the knack for charming kids.
Who are you calling a child?
The diplomatic representative, of course. You!
Ma no, ma c'era Rafa, non c'era... Okay, we have to leave the Helix Biolab. Need to... Speed run! Come on, 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 come on. Yes. Ah. Come on. Okay, yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I have like at most 30 minutes. I really hope that we manage to do this in 30 minutes.
First. Nanto is waiting for our report.
Okay, let's go. Crew events are now open. No, I don't care. Okay, the press conference.
Rafa?
No, it's not Rafa.
This is just Void Piercer disguised as Rafa. We found mechanical parts of a machine puppet, so we had Void Piercer temporarily pose as Rafa. Convenient, isn't it?
So, have you already obtained Lana's root access? Do you really believe Rafa would commit suicide? That Lana would just disappear? When Lana said the upgrade was complete, I couldn't help but think there's something more to it.
She probably transferred to planet Noah.
We're well aware of these concerns. Currently, there are many urgent matters to handle. We'll have to revisit these issues once we get through today's mess.
I understand. Then, we need to talk about Kylo's future. Aglaya's consciousness has been restored, and I've confirmed with her that she's never met you. So she's not the person you're looking for.
I mean, we talked about with the Aglaya from the simulation, not the real one.
She's awake? Where is she? Could her Starstone syndrome be cured?
She was frozen for too long. Her body is extremely weak. Sorry, but she can't appear for now. I appreciate your concern. I'll make sure to relay it to her. What I'm about to say represents the position of Aglaya, my aunt, and the legal heir of Apex. The Apex businesses that Anchor Infinity seized must be returned to Apex.
Ore Zero Mining, RoboCore Inc., and Voyage Innovations are all closely tied to Project Astralis. The Hope Fleet will assume full control, but it will temporarily remain under the Anchor Infinity in name only. Astral Harvest, Helix Bio Inc., Echo and others will all be handed back to Apex. I believe Helix Bio's research will help in treating Miss Aglaya.
RoboCore Inc. used to be a subsidiary of Apex, and played a crucial role in my aunt's work developing Lana. I won't just give it up like that. Also, the direct...
RoboCore Inc. supplies Lana with the servers and controls the spaceship's navigation system, so it can't be handed over to you. Aglaya is still weak. Wait until her body recovers, and I will negotiate with her in person.
I really hope that we get to see old Aglaya, but we probably won't. Even if it would be nice to have like a playable older lady unit
Why don't we focus on what to say at the press
that is called Aglaya instead of Gray Fox. That would be so cool, but it's never gonna happen because they're not gonna make a sexy old lady. So
Right now, there are 3 critical issues we should address. First, we need an explanation for Rafa's exit. Second,
she's probably gonna get
confirm that Kylo will reopen the
an
passage
android
and
looking like her
establish
younger
stable
self, as I said
communication with
before.
ITA. Finally, we have to halt the new Project Arc that Rafa announced. This is a matter of safety for the Kylians. The project's future is too uncertain, and it just isn't suitable to continue it right now.
Aren't you coveting Kylo's space rift technology anymore?
That's not the most important mission to me right now. Once the passage reopens, I'll discuss it with my superior again. After all, Kylo isn't the same anymore.
It seems Mr. Nanto has no objections. We must hold a press conference.
Another one.
I am Rafa Garcia, President of Anchor Infinity. Today, I hereby officially announce that, due to health concerns, from today on, I entrust Anchor Infinity to Nanto and Veronika. My body can't hold on any longer.
You still haven't announced the negotiation results. The 3 points we just discussed.
I'm done talking.
Mr. Rafa is indeed bedridden due to his old age. As such, I will report the outcome of the negotiations on his behalf. The diplomatic representative demonstrated remarkable sincerity during the negotiations, persuading Anchor Infinity to work with ITA to establish a secure, stable, and high-speed communication channel. In the near future, ITANs and Kylians will be free to travel between 2 zones. We will maintain friendly, equal relations with the interests of both peoples coming first. Due to the significant resources required for establishing this passage, we must pause the immigration applications for the new Project Arc. However, the ITA will support the construction of Kylo, backing our future efforts to explore and transform broader habitats. The diplomatic representative has promised this.
Huh? Me? Did I say that? Wait, he's taking advantage of the chaos.
Dude.
I can't believe him. Hey, hold on.
Please hold on. Mr. Nanto did indeed forget one thing. ITA will also fund the Hope Fleet's largest exploratory expedition, Project Astralis. I believe everyone here has heard of Project Astralis. After all, I've been in the news 10 times recently, and 9 of those mentions...
Don't start competing.
In the past,
we don't know, we don't have infinite money. Like, they can barely take care of their own people.
Precious resources and energy, even ultimately being a burden on Kylo itself.
But we still have a second round of negotiations, which will cover IDA's specific funding plans for Kylo and the construction plans
Oh no,
for the
Salem.
new Tower of Fantasy. A new Iden diplomatic representative delegation is about to arrive in Kylo.
What?
Another delegation?
That concludes today's press conference. Thank you, everyone.
Nice save, Nem. If I really promise the Kylians so many resources and can't deliver, Plotty...
Okay. Plotty! Plotty, please! Please, tell me we're done. Hi, Plotty. It's so good to see you in person. Yes.
Authorizer of Hykros. Authorizer, thank you for all your hard work. I'll handle what comes next. You can rest now.
I thought Nem was only bluffing back then, but you've actually shown up.
Thank you, Plotty.
All thanks to Void Piercer. After she took control of all the equipment in Kylo, she immediately restarted the space rift and told me to come assist.
That request for a second round of negotiations just now. It came from you?
But I don't want to do negotiations now, Plotty.
Yes.
Ah!
The Authorizer departed in too much haste and is not a professional diplomat, so they may not have fully understood their responsibilities.
You cunning Idans. You've outwitted us.
Given Kylo's situation, even if Ida is in poor shape, what we're about to do should rightly be called assistance. It's not a good place to talk. Let's head inside.
Plotty! Plotty!
Shirley, how are you?
Oh my god, Shirley.
Are you feeling all right? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have let you go through the space rift instead of me. I also shouldn't have... Trust me, I won't let anything like this happen again. I promise,
I believe you. Nem told me everything you've been through. You did everything you could. You're carrying so many burdens. It's not your fault. Why don't you explain to me how Nem became like this first?
Poor Nem.
Recognize her?
It was Veronica's idea.
So, was it really Plotty who made you say all that just now?
Mm-hmm.
You would listen to her?
Want to hear what they're saying? Now that Lana's gone, this place is all mine.
You're changing the subject? Honestly, I do want to hear it. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Surrender the Space Rift technology and cooperate with us to construct the Tower of Fantasy. Those are the only demands Hykros has.
So you want us to reenact the disaster from 50 years ago? The Kylians aren't short on intelligence. We're just short on resources.
I figured that would be your biggest concern. You can rest easy. That issue has already been resolved.
Are you saying Hykros of ITA can't even build a large-scale space rift? Yet you somehow claim to have a solution to the technological problem that shattered ITA 50 years ago?
I've heard your blunt retorts. You're wrong about one thing. We've determined the disaster 50 years ago was caused by human error, not a technological problem. You're all on this space station. So you should know that 50 years ago, humanity had no choice but to launch a global retracement to deal with the temporal anomaly.
Then you failed, imposing a mass euthanasia on all of ITA. Truly, the dead are not affected by temporal anomalies.
The origin resonance failure 50 years ago was caused by humanity's insufficient preparations. Simply put, it was initiated under a state of emergency and forced into action before it was ready. But this time, our objective is to execute a perfect global retracement.
How do you achieve perfection?
Because this time, we have the perfect authorizer.
How does Plotty know I'm the perfect authorizer now?
Did I forget to mention? I wanted Hykros to go all out to rescue you, but Plotty wanted to keep observing the situation and your reactions. I had to emphasize how important you are.
What else did you say?
She threatened me, saying
Oh.
that if I didn't reveal everything I knew, she'd abandon the rescue mission.
You fell for her threats?
The one threatening me was Papa. You can't reason with
Fair.
a lunatic. I've run the numbers. There's a 90% chance Papa will make whatever choice she wants to. And the other 10% is because of Plotty's presence.
So Plotty knows about it?
Yes, but she's very rational. She didn't tell anyone.
Even if everything you said was true, building the Tower of Fantasy, connecting with ITA, and ultimately allowing Kylians to return home. Kylo is not the same as Vera. At that time, there'll be no Kylo.
We may have different perspectives. That's fine. There's still no evidence. Once I prove it, we can resume negotiations.
I mean, yeah, if everyone returns back to ITA, there would be no Kylo left.
What exactly are you trying to prove?
Please, both of you, follow what was said at the press conference and make every effort to construct stable channels. Preferably using large-scale space rift technology, as we will be dispatching research personnel to conduct investigations.
What exactly are you planning to research?
As far as I know, you, as commander of the Hope Fleet, have been eager to launch major long-range expeditions. But that's difficult in Kylo. There's too much space-time turbulence. Hykros is not skilled in space rift technology, but for certain reasons, we have researched something similar to space-time turbulence. The Abyss Flow. If our researchers can develop a more accurate space-time turbulence detection device here, I believe it will greatly assist your navigation.
Can you really pull this off?
Absolutely. But we'd need to work closely with Kylo's researchers. Knowledge only progresses through collaboration. Moreover, to learn as much as possible about space-time turbulence, it would be best to conduct research across different corners of Kylo's space. We may also need to ask Kylian Hykros to construct several large-scale space rifts.
We can only allow limited sharing of research results. Key research milestones must be completed independently by the researchers from Kylo.
The Space Rift Technology team currently belongs to Apex. And Apex will assign a representative to provide detailed terms of cooperation. We can discuss this further at our next negotiation. My aunt still needs me to look after her, so I must take my leave.
He went to see Aglaya. Should we go see her too?
Us? Probably not. She doesn't know us. To her, we probably look more like enemies right now.
Well, since Plotty's here, let's relax a bit and dump our burdens on her.
You noticed I'm feeling uneasy?
Did my attempt to comfort you come off that stiff?
Lana's words, upgrade complete. They scare me.
I've searched all of Kylo, but Lana has vanished completely. The only place I
Planet
can't reach right now
Noah.
is Planet
I
Noah,
said it.
because it's surrounded by space-time turbulence. She's surely hiding there.
Of course she is.
For now, we can leave everything to Plotty. We won't be able to get anywhere near Planet Noah until her space-time turbulence detection system is finished.
I want to have a chat with Plotty once she comes out.
I guess we're gonna see the warp server another day. Maybe I can showcase it on Discord after dinner. I don't know at which hour. Okay, to be continued. Okay, good, good. I don't know at which hour. Probably after 10. But I don't know how far after 10. But I should be able to maybe stream that. Of course, when I do that on Discord later. Because I really wanted to see that on day one. Because usually those things, the sooner you see them, the better. So, yeah. We could do that later. So like around 10, 10:30, max 11. But at least we're gonna see 1 hour minimum of content from the warp server. I'm sorry that I can't do it right here, right now. But, oh my god, I didn't do that? But yeah. I'll try to still be able to show you something. But interesting. I'm very curious about what's gonna happen now with the whole Aglaya thing. I'm very curious. And also because we had no clear direction again on whose bag is. It says, is it Mia? I don't know. Whose bag is, where is he? Where is he hiding? It's probably hiding in Mia at this point. It's been by my side all this time. And it's not Shirley. It's not Nemesis. So it's probably Mia. Mia, what the hell? Are you a 30-year-old man? Mia? Are you a 30-year-old man? But anyways, I mean, not 30 anymore. It died at 30. It was like older. But yeah. And APP said. But anyways. Let's move to just chatting to talk about schedule. So, again, in a few hours, we should be able to see each other again on Discord. I'm gonna put the link here if you want to see more about the warp server. Because we haven't shown anything today, I'm sorry. And then we can see each other again tomorrow, 10 p.m. CES, GMT +1. So yeah, we're gonna see each other again, GMT +1, at 10 p.m. Italian stream, Pokemon. Then on Thursday at 4 p.m. again, Italian stream, Pokemon. Then Friday, 10 p.m. Pokemon, maybe. I don't know, because Friday we have to understand if we do something else in the afternoon or not. So we'll see. We'll see, but so far the rest of the week is Pokemon in Italian. The next Tower of Fantasy stream will be on Wednesday, but not this one, the next one. And we're gonna see some more about Bryden, we're gonna try the Veronika weapon, and probably some more of the warp server, since today I couldn't show it to you. But I do want to start as soon as possible, because I don't want to miss too many things out, you know. But anyways, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for staying. I hope you have a nice day, a nice night, whatever time's at your place. And I'll see you again the next time. Bye bye.